Welcome, welcome everybody. Happy, what's today? Today's Friday. Happy Friday for those in my time zone. Got a super exciting event for us today. It's going to be a good one. A more than top 32 bracket. I think we had 40 drivers sign up. This is not my event. This is not the FDRP event, but this is the TLDC servers drift comp. And this is their biggest one yet. I told them, hey, if you ever get a 32 bracket, I'm going to drop what I'm doing, and I'll be there. And so this is me being there. It's going to be a good one. We're at a super pretty track. I will be driving a little bit. I won't be probably doing super well. These are some of the best drifters I've drifted with before. My car isn't really set up for their class rules. I basically took my FDRP car and put a different motor in it to bring it down in horsepower. So it is a little bit different, but it should be a good time. We're also on a different tire as well, a 245, instead of my, I think 315 I'm used to. Looks like the server's having a little bit of a lag as drivers are filing back in. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Are we getting ready for the weekend? Are we excited for the weekend? Leonardo, thanks for joining the MD series. Welcome. K Bergen, welcome to chat. Good to see you. Steel OEM. Steel OEM is one of our judges. We'll talk to them in just a little bit. We're hanging out in the judges booth, so should get all the behind the scenes. We also have a super cool feature. We're going to see how it works. This is a little bit of a test bed. We have Scrunkles here, who's going to be doing some drone flying, so some proper professional drone flight stuff. So we'll talk to him in just a bit, but I want to let them get kind of settled and make sure the server is going to stay nice and stable. Squirrel, welcome to the chat. Finally made it here early. welcome, welcome. It's 8 p.m. in New York. Yeah, it's 8 p.m. here too. It's gonna be a late night. It's gonna be. I didn't choose the time. I would have scooted it up, but this isn't my thing, and I think it's great that we have different drifting competitions and different drifting servers to go to have their different times. Also happening right now though is the actual Formula Drift. So shout out to you guys that are watching multiple streams, or if you left that to come here, I'm more than honored, and hopefully we put on an entertaining show. I have FD on over to the side just in case I see anything crazy happening. So we'll talk a little bit as that happens. Flow2K, welcome from Slovakia. Very nice. I can't imagine what time it is there for you. Absolutely wild. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get in our judges booth here. Let's see where they are. Let's see. Hold on. Give me a second. All right. Welcome, welcome judges. Welcome Scrunkles. How are you guys doing? Let me actually, real quick, unmute you. Now, how are you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing good.
Doing great.
Great.
Oh, Squirrel says the Freedom 500 is also happening right now. Jeez, we are just overloaded on content today.
We are, yeah.
So let's
go.
let's go through the list. We have 3 judges here. Slammed, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
And we got Taco.
It's good.
And OT Motive.
Hey, what's going on?
And then with us also we have the Scrunkles. You saw him at the Grand Detour. How you doing, Scrunkles?
Doing great, doing great. Excited for these FPV shots. It's going to be one hell of a ride.
It's going to be so good. For those who don't know, he is a professional drone pilot. So this is, I mean, we're not going to get much better than this. The only thing that we could improve on is probably video quality, because we are doing this through Discord. There's going to be some loss in fidelity, but we did some testing. We found what's most optimal for a smooth performance. And if we have to change, we'll change things around, make adjustments. This is kind of a little bit of a test bed. If it's something that we really like and think it really needs to happen more often and is worth the investment, we can look into investing real dollars to make it even better. So looks like, man, we have a lot of cars on track. I don't know how they're holding up. That is crazy. Is it just open practice right now?
I assume they're probably just going over the rules right now.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
I'll probably pop over there in a second, just make sure.
Okay. So after every, it's now actual race day. It's actually, time to get to the line here pretty soon. How many drivers do we have?
I think the last count was 30.
Okay. Okay. You fell off at the end.
And I mean, there's usually people popping in right at the end, so you know we'll do a final recheck here once they get the.
That's awesome.
I'm sure bracket. Danny's working on bracket, so that'll be
Bracket
posted
has been
soon.
posted in Bulls
All right.
bracket.
Well, there you go.
Nice. Devin says we absolutely need to chat after this stream. All right, I'll stay up. We'll have a little staff meeting on the RLS side. Shout out to the TLDC Drift Group and their not only their professionalism but their organization to be able to organize such a large event. We were just talking with them. It was like a week ago, talking about how difficult it is to organize and discussing a lot of other things. And then you just whip out this 40 driver sign up. What do you do next? It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, really.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
we've always wanted a top 32, and I think we're right there pretty much. So
Yeah.
a couple drivers, didn't make it, but we're close.
It happens. All right. Street OS. My PC would actually kill me if I spawned with this many cars. Not like it nearly did yet already. Yeah. Are you running Street OS? I know you drift a lot. Are you still cold? I can't remember. It's hard when there's different names for the same people. And we were talking about Flo, talking about fixing beam after update. Yeah, there's already been a lot of hot fixes for the 035. It's kind of crazy to see. Definitely a little challenging when your main mod is super invasive and just has a lot of things can throw it off. So I'm sure we'll have to go back to the drawing board a bit on a few things depending on what they updated. Am I drifting the event or just commenting? I am drifting this event. If we did have qualifying runs, I'd probably be in the bottom 5, maybe bottom 10. I had a couple good leads. My chases, I'm happy with, but I wish they were a little better. Sometimes you're drifting and you're just like, I can door anybody. You feel great. Your car's hooked up. You know what you got to do. You're not asking any more of the car. You're just keeping a level head and drifting well. I'm not in that headspace, and my car is not there yet for this competition. It's good. It's just a little slow, and being 1,000 pounds heavier than most of the competition, it doesn't. I'm already asking a lot from it. So I really do love the engine I put into it. Like I said before, it's my FD car, my FDRP car, but I ended up swapping a engine into it that I think you guys will be surprised. When I saw it, I thought, you know what? It's not super American, but I gotta do it. And I like the way it sounds. I think it drives really well. I wish we could have a little more horsepower and tire, but these are the class rules. And I probably just wish that because my car is so heavy. You know who I am when you read that GM plate. All right, we'll be looking at license plates, trying to find Street OS. Looks like he's in the competition. Is this map on the repo? I don't know, Mike. Is this rap on the repo? Does anybody know?
I don't think so.
Does anybody know what this map is?
I think it's from the Russian server. They
Okay.
run, I think.
The map is public.
Is it?
I could,
Yeah.
I could send you a link to it. It's
You
not
know
on the repo. It is on a. They have their own like mod site, I guess.
Oh,
You could
okay.
put it that way.
Gotcha.
This is basically not on the repo. It's they're trying to get their own thing.
Sure.
It
Speaking
is public though. Anyone can use it.
Speaking of links, I will link the Discord server into the live stream. I totally forgot to do that. I meant to do that earlier. I'll do that now. So if you guys are interested in participating, probably not in today's event, but in a future event, and you want to go against some of the best drivers, this is it. TLDC Discord. I can just do. Hold on. Don't want that to expire.
Okay. As well slammed, I presume. Slammed an OT, I presume you guys went through the new bracket for the rules? Or the PDF?
I should look at it again.
Considering I'm the one that made it,
Okay.
I would.
Fair.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
presume
hard
Danny
rules
made
or
it.
event rules. Zero ban rules.
It's posted under the event tab. I linked it in there too. It's just a PDF for the like
karma.
comp rules overall.
I see.
It'll help with judging. In a way, I think.
Yeah.
Real quick, I think what I'll do is I will also give an overview of the track. You see how to... I think I have an overlay for this. Give me a second.
We got 31 people in the server? Oh my god.
Insane.
This
Absolutely
computer
insane.
currently breaking right now.
Yeah, I just
Oh, my
tabbed to someone
beam
and I
is
just got
not.
2 FPS.
It's not doing
Oh
great.
my god.
Yeah.
I am trying to.
Starting.
So
The
here,
game has its limitations, and we're finding it.
So here's the track. You have a pretty short run up to the initiation, but once you're in, you are flying into our first outer zone here. Actually, you can't see my mouse. Sorry about that. But you'll go back into the right-hander here, next to the stands at the top, or another outside zone, followed by an outside, which I believe is about a touch and go, into another outside zone. You get the drift, no pun intended. There's 2 decel zones, which looking at these, this is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Sharp decel as you go into this tighter, I guess almost hairpin-like turn. And then once again, this section right before this big decel zone is actually downhill. So super interesting to negotiate. You're drifting right into this wall, and it is... I'll tell you what, I thought I had my car dialed, and I hit that wall so many times. It is a tough one. So we'll get out there on the track and we follow along with somebody here. Here we go. Let's see who lines up here. All right, we're gonna take off. So, like we said, big initiation. Trying to fill out all that first outer zone back into here, which is slightly off camber, if you can kind of tell, which really disrupts the car a bit. It's pretty fun. Stay outside as you head down the hill, and then into more outer zones. Pretty long track, longer than I'm used to. That's the first decel zone that we might see some people check up a bit. And we begin another downhill descent. Have to have a really snappy car to try to catch all these areas. And almost finishes the run. There you go. Let's go ahead. Oh, there's so many events. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. Are you in the sky yet?
Yes, I am. No, I'm queuing events right now.
All right, let me find some. Let me find some in the pits real quick. Hold on.
You were leaving here?
So many cars. Okay, we got a cone. Perfect. Give me 1 second.
Leaving you.
And let me go into... See, I gotta reassign it probably. Oops, that's not the right area. Here we go. Watch stream. Okay, make it bigger. Give me a second. There we go. And then we're gonna go to OBS. And then last but not least, this one. Perfect. All right, here's what I'm deeming the Skrunkle Cam. This is live drone footage. Again, this is going through Discord. It's not the prettiest. We'll find better ways in the future, but it's going to add a new layer of shots. It's so beautiful to see. Random Minds, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Good to see you. I've heard your name a lot lately. Or in general. Big in the BeamMP world. On a mission, welcome. Good to see you. K Bergen, yes, there are Utes. There are lots of Utes. Calling it now, Boxer 4 swap in an American chassis. I don't know why we would do that. Oh, you're talking about my Bastion. That would be cool. Well, I don't know if it'd be cool. That'd be something. I don't know if a Boxer would be enough for that big old Bastion. I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about engine swaps lately. As you guys know, I'm kind of getting into the vehicle modding scene, and man, is that just a whole new world of creativity and things to think about and ideas to come up with. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what a Boxster would. What else we could put a Boxster in?
S13. Someone
Okay.
did it in real life with an S14.
Did they really?
25. Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. I feel like Boxsters just have such a character that they don't fit with a lot of other cars. And I mean, for the record, I have a BRZ. I have a Boxster, a non-turboed version, but you know it is a Boxster, and so I don't know what else I would want that in. If I got something else, I'd kind of want to drive it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, fair.
But I guess
How are we doing up here, guys?
we're doing good.
We're doing good.
My
ready
my
to
game
get
is not
going
doing
here?
good. I'll tell you that.
Your game is not doing good. What's your issue, Slam?
It's
Just
you know,
all the
looking
people.
at a
20 people
No,
on.
it's usually fine. It's usually fine even with this, but we're definitely stress testing stuff. Put it that way. Are you good? You got all the rules gone over and everything?
Yeah, well, I was just getting to going over the rules and whatnot. I just wanted to make sure we were pretty close to, being ready
I
up
would
here
say go ahead
first.
and
but- Yep. All right.
try and get
sweet.
it going. It's gonna be late for some people.
Yes, sir. I hear that. Alrighty.
Might I
Alright, so you guys-
suggest,
Oh, yep.
for those who are not actively drifting or participating, could they despawn their cars just so that we can increase frames?
Yes. Yep. For
Okay,
sure.
cool. Perfect.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna ask which generation of BRZ do I have. So I have the 2022, the first
Nice.
of the remake. Which it's funny story. I didn't want the new one at first. When it first was like being shown in pictures, I was like, I don't like it. It's not. It's lost its flavor. Seeing it in person, it looks so much better than what I was seeing before. But the reason why I got it brand new at the time, I was looking for a used car, but that was during COVID and prices started to go crazy. And so I remember I went to the dealership and I needed something just newer, reliable, and I also wanted a sports car. And went in and they had two BRZs for sale. And I already had liked the chassis. My mom, funny enough, actually got an 86 a couple of years prior, the Hakone edition. So that was really fun to mess around with and drive around. And so I knew I liked the chassis. I knew it was what I wanted. But then I got there and they wanted, like, for a 2-year-old BRZ with 50,000 miles on it, they wanted 30 grand. And I was like, there's no way. Like, brand new, like the newest model coming out is 30 grand. So I thought, well, let me just get the new one. I'll wait 6 months or however long it takes for them to build it, and I'll just get the new one. It'll be 50,000 miles less. And I'm so glad I did. It has such good. The power band's completely better. It's it's completely fixed. The slightly larger engine is fun. It's still all of 230 horsepower, so it's not going to win any drag races or any highway pools. But it's just so fun because you get to rip through all the gears. It's really what it comes down to is you go through first, second, third, and then you're in cop territory instead of, when you leave first, you're already in cop territory. But definitely one of my favorite cars. Also the most reliable so far. Gotta send some photos. Yeah, well, I think somewhere they used to be. There's a picture floating around. It's metallic gray with white rims, and it looks really good. I get a lot of compliments actually on the white rims. I wasn't sure at first. I thought I'd go bronze rims, but I'm really glad I went with white. I was looking for some family nice miles per gallon car and ended up with the E46 330 Ci. Nice. Yeah, I will say the only thing I do wish I had more of is a back seat. My family's kind of growing now, and at that point that people said, oh, you're gonna wish you had a big car. I was like, well, maybe, but man, did I have a good last couple years with that car. I also get way too attached with my cars, so I don't plan on selling it, so I don't know what we'll do. We'll just cram in. Are drivers required to be first person? No, I don't think so. I surely won't be. If I get our BRZ / whatever, it will get a Porsche Boxster 6 swap. It's fun to dream like that, isn't it? I said I would do a lot of things to this car, and I just feel lucky I got rims on it. And an exhaust. Okay, on a mission is me trying to build a drift truck and see if you can drift with it, but it will be a couple of weeks. My desk is not usable, doing some remodeling. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of talk about drift trucks and Drift D series. I think we're going to have to do a few more test sessions and grassroots events of having them there and see how they go. And if we get some really nice ones, maybe we'll have to let them in. I don't know if it feels really FD, but it's a little wall tap, a little too much of a wall tap. We'll see. I do not in the fit. Yeah. Well, so my son fits in the back, or at least he used to fit in the back. The back seat was quite perfect for a child. If you scooted the front seat up slightly. Now it's kind of like my son's knees are touching the back seat, my wife's knees are touching the dashboard, and it's, we better not get in an accident kind of thing. So it's getting tight. 2-month-old daughter, Coop is not the best way. Hey, let me tell you, Flo, when your daughter starts walking, you're gonna be so glad you have a low Coop.
One thing that wasn't specified for this comp is how many tires off are we doing? So are we doing 2 tires off rule, or is it 3?
We will be most likely doing 2
My
tires off.
saying was 2. All right.
Yeah.
Running a
tires
tight
off.
ship.
2 tires. Beautiful.
Hey, can I ask a question too? Those
Absolutely.
the zones that are more like dashes, are we supposed to be fully filling those, or is it kind of just get most of it? I'm thinking specifically of corner 2 with the off-camber area.
So I will go into the VC and confirm with everyone. I believe the dashes will be more like clipping points where you want your wheels in the zone. You don't want to go farther out to the wall.
Okay.
And then the boxes will be the zones that you'll want to fully fill.
Got it.
The way that it's always been explained to me is you want to put your bumper on the back line. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. You don't want to
that
necessarily
third
put your...
deep line. You want to put your back bumper over
Okay.
it, and then it'll put your wheels on the outside line, right?
Okay. That makes sense.
Inside on the corner, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
It's a bit confusing the way I phrased that, but like, if you get your bumper on that third line, you're filling the zone. Is the way I've always
Sure.
had it explained to me.
You don't have to go super deep.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Okay, Bergen asked, can you ask Runkles how to do the drone shots? Yeah, he's doing amazing. Do you want to talk a little bit about your drone shots and your drone experience and how you're doing, what your setup is?
Yeah. So initially, when I started doing FPV drone shots, I was using a PS5 controller, and that wasn't the most ideal setup, but it's the best I could do at that time. In real life, I'm a photographer. I'm a professional photographer, and I do a lot of video work and whatnot. And my goal was to get into Formula Drift events. And being on track side with one camera is not the best way to get into Formula Drift. The best way to, or at least in my opinion, the most interesting way to get into Formula Drift as a photographer is to get into FPV drone shots. So my goal was to get as good as I could be with a PS5 controller, and then eventually, when I could afford it, I'd upgrade to a proper setup. And the first setup I got was the DJI Avata 1. So that comes with the DJI Avata remote and headset and goggles and all that good stuff. And I realized after I had gotten all that stuff, because I was using other sims in the past, like Liftoff and I forget what the other one is. There's like a drone racing one. But when I got my proper setup, which was the DJI Avata suite, I sorted out that someone had already made a mod for BeamNG to add in a proper FPV camera. So when I figured that out, I was like, well, okay, let's just put my two favorite things together in one box, which was BeamNG Drive, drifting, just general racing, and FPV. So, I kind of no-lifed FPV drone flying in BeamNG for quite some time.
It's crazy.
So this is where it's at. This is after, I don't know, maybe a couple months worth of practice. I'm able to get smooth transitions and understand what all the values are. It just it takes time. You could definitely do all this stuff with a PS5 controller if you're persistent and stubborn enough. It's not going to be perfect, but it's you can make it happen.
I just can't help but think of you behind your desk with a legit drone controller doing this. I mean, we know, I've talked to a lot of people. When I talk about BeamNG, it's not just a car game. It's not just a driving simulator. It's a physics simulator. And that really just shows that, we have people, doing their best they can to simulate drifting in a drift competition. And then we also have our little drone simulation. So, man, so cool. Wonder what's next. We're gonna do boat simulation. Give me some ocean stuff going.
That'd be no, dude, that would break the game. I think the game needs a couple more years of development to be able to simulate water.
I mean, it's there. It's kind of there. It's not perfect for sure.
That's true. Sea of Thieves does it really well, but I think that's like most of their computing bandwidth is just figuring out how to simulate water and buoyancy. Boats are going to be insane.
A lot of that's streamed in too. It's not even like done on your local machine for Sea of Thieves, from my understanding. And BeamNG it doesn't have anything like that.
Okay, so turn of events. Slammed has possibly bricked his computer.
Well, that's exciting.
Oh no.
You need me to judge?
We're going. That's okay. We actually have Jerk to be substituting for the time being.
Okay. Sounds good.
That works out. I played my first round of golf this year, or for the year today.
Okay.
And I got back, and I was like, I know I'm not gonna have the
energy to drive. You know what I mean?
Golf just takes it out of you. It's wild.
It does, man. And like once it warms up, I golf 3 times a week. But
wow,
this was the first one of the year. I had a good day today.
That's crazy. I have a buddy that does. He's big into golf. He does long drive competition stuff, and
that's sweet.
Just to see the force that they put, like the.
And I thought I'd drive far. Got showed up immediately.
No, he's like, I remember when we first were hanging out, we were like, hey, let's go to a driving range or whatever for the first time. No one knew in the group that he had, he had this golfing career and everything. And so we show up and I mean, we're novices. Like we're happy we're hitting the ball and it's going,
You're just having fun with it. Like you're not
exactly
anything like that. Yeah.
And he starts hitting like, wow, you're really good. And he starts hitting harder with like the iron. He's going like super far. And we're like, how do you go so far? It's like, honestly, he starts explaining, no, like I do it. I like going far. It's just, you don't expect to do this kind of thing. And then we were like, you should use a driver. He's like, no, I can't use a driver. Like, no, you should do it. No, they'll kick me out. And we're like, no, come on. I mean, he just sends it absolutely just sent it. I don't know. I mean, it depends on the competition, but I can't remember the numbers, but I think they get into the 400s. Like 400 yards or so.
They do. Like the best in the world will go like 450s, 470s. I think with a good tailwind, they'll tickle 500.
Yeah. I went to his. He I don't know if he went into the. He went to the finals for the pros or whatever. 2 years ago.
Wow, so he's good. He's good. That's
yeah, well, so it was his amateur year too, though.
Really?
He happened to qualify through his pro-am, or I guess amateur, whatever you call it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And he went knowing he's not here to win, really. He's here to just get his feet wetter, and to have the experience.
Yeah.
And he did good. I think he got 2 or 3 rounds in. Until,
For first go, that's not bad.
He did really good. And then I don't know what happened next season. You know what happened next is I got into BeamNG and modding. Oh, I got disconnected.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Server crash.
All right. Well, either way, you guys, we all set to get our battle started here?
We're ready.
Yeah. No, I think the server did crash.
Yeah, no, it did. Just
I'm gonna restart my beam.
We'll be right back. When we're back, we'll be back in the server. Should be.
Does all the judges
K Bergen, your message scared me there for a second. Newsflash: large power outages in the East Coast as racing simulator drifting competition goes wrong. Oh man.
It's like the bracket is currently just being remade real quick due to a couple more people joining, and then we're gonna be starting right away. No one is spawning or practicing, so we're good to go.
Random minds, if I understand correctly from everything I've been told and understand, I feel like this would happen the least to you. But yeah, this is a common occurrence, especially when you get these big competitions going. Which, I mean, hey, this is a monumental day. We're gonna have some monumental crashes. This is it's par for the course, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. As long as we keep a few cars on track, not all 20 practicing at the same time, I think that will help. But I guess I really don't know how many people can you have in a server just not spawned in. It still taxes a server, I imagine.
Does the drift angle UI app work in expectation?
That's a
Let
good
me
question.
get that as well.
I know the Russians on their server, they have like a lot of people, and they all just sit in there, not with cars.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I've seen some of the Russian servers. They have huge events.
Yeah.
Like they do points championships, and there's like, we looked at the spreadsheet together the other day. They've got like 40 or 50 names on that points championship.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I
They
think
don't
we
all
were
run
watching
every week, but
Yeah.
We were watching the replay, and they had like 40 people in there at once.
yeah, it's really cool. Who knew, man? I didn't even know that there was Russian drift servers, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I guess to be fair,
Dang.
I look at the ping on Russian drift servers and I go, wow, there's no way I can tandem with those guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna be desyncing all over the place. They're gonna get mad at me and I'm gonna get mad at them.
Did you join the other night when we were all on there?
No,
It really wasn't that bad, apparently.
I think I was with Olivia that night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a bit all over the place. We're like in that weird stage right now where it's like, we're ready to move in together, but like the cards aren't right.
So it's like I spent half my time there, she spends half her time here. You know how it is.
Real quick update. It looks like the top 16 seeding in Formula Drift is concluding here.
Really?
I think looks like we got Ben Collins up there. Is that Stuckey or is that the other? Can't remember their names. I don't think that's Stuckey. Who's he? I always get him and someone else confused.
They post those on their website.
Who's winning?
The brackets, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I should
Where are
probably...
you seeing that information?
Oh no, I'm just watching it live on my phone.
Oh, okay, understood. I thought
Yeah.
you were looking at it.
I don't know if Ben already knows he won, or if he's just happy to be there. He's looking excited. I think I would guess Ben won maybe. Stig's name is Ben Collins. Wait a second. All right. Imagine they're getting the drivers ready. Michael's working his magic.
The
Wait.
new poll is announced as well. Looks like we'll have Dope and Gray going up first. Dope will be leading, and Gray
Okay.
will be in the chase.
Is Dope a new name? I'm not sure I've seen him before.
I think so, yes.
Nice, very cool.
They keep queuing events. It's great.
Yeah, chat. Every time an event's queued or a car spawns or whatever, it resets the drone. It gets grounded. So bear with us on that. It's just gonna be a thing. It's just gonna happen.
Okay. Skunk, you are that cone, right? I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, looks like we are starting to pull up to the line. We got Dope in the chase. I think that drone maybe get a little flyover of that. It's a nice, beautiful BX. Very nice. Oh, you know what? Let me turn on my smooth camera. It's not going to be as good as a drone, but maybe it'll be something.
Yep, there's another key from Gray to get rid of his trailer hitch.
Nope, his trailer hitch is still there. That's gonna have to go.
This is where the pressure really sets in too for these drivers. Where this all the practice you've had all the week comes down to this battle, win or lose. You're either watching the rest of the competition, or you're going home. You're going to bed sad, or you're continuing on. It's I don't know. I'm already getting a little nervous for them.
I'm not gonna lie. My first ever
competition was on Sportsland, and
I had my girlfriend over, and she would attest if she was sitting next to me. I was shaking for my first battle.
You literally do start shaking. Yeah.
I had put in like 25 hours over the week of like I was like I want to win my first ever battle. You know.
Yep.
I wanted it so bad.
Did it happen?
I did. Yeah. Oh, I was so happy.
Nice.
Yeah, I ended up going top 8 in that first competition, and I was
impressive.
I messed up big in the top 8, but I was happy. I was like, that's a great first showing, to be honest.
Sure. All right, we got Graceal and Dope here. Graceal will be leading us here.
Dope will actually be leading.
Oh. Yeah, so this chicane is
Oh, my bad. I'm not new here.
It's
wait.
all good.
Oh, good.
Wait, is that how you start the drift events?
He's got like overspray on his hood.
Yeah, so the drone doesn't have the paint queued in, but I will show you my side, show off that livery. There's gonna be a chat in the chat when we go. Is that what happens?
Yeah, so there's gonna be a countdown.
Just wanna make sure.
You can cue me in, that'd be sick.
Yeah, we'll let you know. Chat, let me know how the quality goes. Looks like OEM and I are going to be battling. Okay. All right, we are about to get off the line here. Here we go. And starting in 3, 2, 1. Drivers are off. Dope starts off in the lead. A little bit of a gap from Seal there in the chase. A little bit of wavering. Drivers starting to fill the zones. Dope a little shallow on that. Misses the next zone there, but he's getting deeper and deeper. Gray's doing a great job just being composed in the back. You don't want to be too up front. Oh, just like that, you get desync. I think that was pure desync. Both drivers continue on unscathed. Impressively, if I might add. It's hard in the chase. You start to get a little too deep, like we just saw Gray there. Overall, great runs. You know, first battle nerves. Little tap there maybe at the end. Yeah, bad latency. I mean, that's what I mean. We're playing BeamNG, everyone. Just remember
that. It looked like the impact. I don't know if that was desync. On my screen, it just looked like Gray pushed hard, because he was getting, he's kind of getting gapped there through the first half of that track. I think he just put it to the floor to try to catch up, and I saw it push Dope wide.
We're unsure if that was desync or not.
It looked like he massively parked it on my screen.
Yeah, that's what he was. That's what.
That is a natural decel.
I'll have to look at it again.
Okay.
Reset approved. So drivers will be resetting their cars. Drone, buckle up. You're about to go for a ride. Depending on what happens to you and your drone experience.
It's just when they change a part on their car that's the main issue. If they reset, it's all good.
Got it. Cool.
Okay.
Street of Us says door slammer is taken literally. Shift tab, welcome to the chat. Yep, Skunkles is an amazing drone pilot. Here we go. Off the line in 2, 1. Just had an event queue, that's funny. Alright, nice and composed in the lead in the chase. Lead fills all of zone 1. Way deep into zone 2, or I guess clipping 2. We'll call it zone 2 for now. Doing a great job in the chase, keeping matching that angle, really good on that angle. Big initiation. Ooh, to try to pay back for that door. A little bit of wavering. Late transition, he's going to lose a little bit of ground. But you got to be careful. You can dive in, but you don't want to dive in too hard. A little shallow of a line there, and then across the final zone. I mean, I gotta say, judges, ignore me, do your thing. But I felt like both leads were kind of similar in that they were both a bit shallow in a lot of their zones. But I gotta say, I would think, whoops, what's his name? I feel like Dope was it Dope? No, it was Gray. I feel like Gray had a bit better of a line on the lead, except for that first corner where he went super deep.
Slammed, are you back?
I'm back. I'm just basically running back and forth, gonna let them know who moves on.
Yeah, so I do want to take another look at it. Yeah, I think Big Motive is going to show us here. I want to take a look at that impact and see if it was if Dope marked it or if Gray got a little too close.
Let me
I think Gray had a better lead though, for sure.
Go ahead and get down onto the ground. I wonder if I can do something.
It doesn't help. I think that impact from my POV was a little desyncy.
Yeah,
it was, but you can
Dope.
see it. But is that him getting pushed wide?
He breaks
from it?
right
That's what
there.
I want to know.
He breaks. And
Yep.
Why is it choppy?
Was this ever defined as a decel zone, or should they be on throttle?
Yes.
This
That
is a
was-
decel zone. Yeah.
That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure
Yeah.
I was remembering
What did I
correctly.
do?
Obviously, you can't park the car, but
Well, no,
drivers
but you
will
can
naturally
slow the car
Can you
down.
see his
Yeah.
wheels? I
Yeah.
don't think his wheels are even
I
spinning.
don't know. It looks like Gray's car almost rips up as well. I don't know. It's a tricky one.
I'll share my screen and just kind of go through. with
He's
what I-
steering the opposite. Look.
Dope is
He's
also
steering
from
into the corner.
He's
from the land
counter-steering.
down under, as they say. So his ping is not
Yeah,
not great.
I'm gonna see if I can get y'all's.
but he's not. Shouldn't he already be steering the other way?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see here. I'm gonna watch Skinny's POV and see what it looked like.
Dope looked like both his tires did not hit the zone, both zones there. He was in the zone here. He was on his brakes the entire time. And then
Yeah.
looked
Yeah,
like
he kind of did park it on your
enough.
POV.
He
Skinny.
did park pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, he was
on my
in the
screen, he
zone
didn't
at
park it
first,
at all.
right?
That's why I
Well,
initially wanted
I think
to blame
I've-
Gray. But
I
these
think I've
POVs
seen
kind
it,
of
though.
show him parking it.
He goes in
Yeah.
one tire and then he brakes and just parks it.
Yeah.
Well, what are we thinking? You guys got a decision here?
I want to
I'm
watch
thinking Gray.
I'm thinking Gray.
But
Yeah.
what do you think, Skinny?
Well,
I'm just
that's majority
basing
anyways. That's
off-
all we need.
So it looks
Yeah,
like
but
Both weren't really in the zones at all.
no, I
both
think
missed
Gray had a
at least
slightly
one
better
zone.
lead though.
I didn't
Yeah,
like Dope's follow was choppy. At least
That
from my
as well.
POV.
Gray final verdict then?
Gray.
You guys give it
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going with Gray.
not a bad one to start with though.
Yeah.
No crashes, no wrecks.
hey, both clean
Good
runs.
proximity.
Yep.
Exactly. Yep. I think we're off to a really good start here tonight.
As Caper says, Raceless, you're gonna have a long night. I think we are off to a start of a very long night, and it's gonna be a good one though. It's gonna be all drifting, all things drifting this weekend. Formula drifting
But
Long
these-
Beach. Got this.
These fellas who go all the way are gonna feel really good about it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I won't be there,
For
but
me, the
that's pretty true.
hardest Yeah, for me the hardest part, especially on these bigger brackets, is you go
Mhm.
and then you sit for an hour, and you got to try to not go cold somehow.
Yep, absolutely.
And then you're up again, and you haven't touched your controller in an hour,
Yep.
and you got to go lay down that that perfect lead or perfect chase.
Well, a long time ago, back in 2024, when we were doing one of the events, we had there's the kind of the debut of Denny in our server in a drift event. And if, for those who don't know, Denny's a real life GT3 driver. Used to do race. I don't know if he still races for Lambo, but he knows a thing or two about driving fast and settling nerves, right? Even he talked about how drifting is just a whole new sport where, like you said, you go cold for so long and then you need to perform at 110% for 30 seconds. And
Yeah.
it's just it's a very tough sport. And so, I mean, it really gives you the pro experience too of imagine spending all weekend, right? Like you did practice laps for 2 hours. Okay, now you got to wait like the whole day before you get back on laps. You get only so many runs.
And
Well, I saw
IRL,
that,
the
and it's like-
practices.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Like IRL, like practice is like super limited. Too.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah. Like I forget who they were talking to, but it's like these guys do these real life FD drivers will do like minutes of driving, like single digit minutes of driving in a weekend.
Yep, an entire
hundreds
weekend.
of hours of. Yeah, like
We have a
that's
car
from
problem.
practice all the way up through winning the event. It's like 9 minutes of driving total.
Looks like we have an illegal car on the field.
No, they were joking with the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought that too for a second. I said, what?
So it looks like we have Fantic and 925 is what I'll call him, or Saya. We'll call him Saya.
Yeah.
2 more BXs. Here we go. Get to the Scrunkle cam. So a little slow on the chase there to get off the line. Doesn't seem too phased as he's right back in the chase. Oh, pretty wide in the chase there. He's going to lose a lot of ground through that. It's so easy to do that off-camber corner there. Manic, I've driven with him quite a bit on the RLS RP side of things, and he is a fantastic driver. Looks like he's struggling to keep up here, though, and cutting the line a bit shallower of an angle. It's hard. It's hard when, especially on such a long track, is when you make a mistake in the chase and you know you're falling behind. It's hard to, reel it back in and just focus on your run. But well done from both drivers. Great lead run by Saya.
Yeah.
I think we
Did
could agree
you-
that Sai is coming into this with an advantage. Yeah.
What's Saya's background? What's his story?
He's been here for a while.
Sai's
He's on the old
a
server, too.
wheel player. He's a big Assetto player.
Okay.
Really solid driver. I'd say he's easily a top 10 driver, if not top 5.
Ooh.
TLDC.
Oh, absolutely. Did you notice the correction on the 4th outer from him where he almost
I did.
over-rotate? Okay.
Yeah, Saya is a phenomenal driver, but Fantic seems to know what he's got too.
He had a lot of speed
Bennick's
coming off
pretty
the
new at
line.
this, I think.
I think you're right.
He's in one of my other servers for automation. I didn't even realize he was in here until he.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
Fennec's putting down a great lead run though, filling
Oh,
out
he
all the
did.
zones. It's gonna be a chase for chase. Saya is right there with
Saya's
him.
doing a good job. He's staying on. You can tell he's taking it. I think he knows he's got the advantage. Definitely holding back. I've seen Saya hold a lot closer proximity.
Little mishap there at the very end, but man, that was a
Yeah.
good return from Fennec. That was if he wasn't proud of his chase, he needs to be proud of his lead because that was fantastic.
Okay,
All right, what are we thinking here? It looked like from my POV, it definitely looked like Sai had a better chase.
Saya
so.
did have a better chase.
Saya was way closer.
He did have I did see a large angle reduction, but he didn't straighten on my end.
Yeah.
I didn't see a straighten either.
If you want, we can just go through this and just kind of watch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to stream mine too.
No, that's okay.
I think we might have had a little misstep right across the finish line as Saya's in the wall. UMG Physics doing their thing.
Okay.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it. That's what we're here for.
They're off. Saya gets one tire in, kind of shallow, but hits this zone with one tire as well. Fills
Like
the
Fennec just
box,
had a late transition there.
rotates over. Saya does drop a tire as he almost over rotates.
He fills that zone very well though.
That was a good zone
He
there.
did.
Another good
That
zone.
That was a good one there. that
Okay
was
zone.
solid.
Medium. Yeah. Can't strike it. That's a good fill as well.
As
Chase just never really gets there, honestly.
Yeah,
If he catches up right about here and he stays decent proximity. Never mind. Actually, Sai does.
he
miss
just
that
looks like
line
he
a
has
lot
more
now.
sideways. Saya has more sideways grip than him, and he just pulls away in drift.
All right.
Yeah.
Do we need to see the other one, or do you guys got a decision?
I'm gonna go Saya.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
Sai as well.
Why? That's all we need. All
yeah.
right.
Well
I
done,
think
both drivers. Panic, go enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be here for the next few hours. Taya moves on. That was awesome. That was a good battle. That was really good to see that lead.
Phenomenal driver.
I could tell he was composed the whole time, and Fennec really threw down a good lead. I mean, you have to have a good lead for a good chase, and it's good to see that.
I was like size builds too. His cars are always super clean.
He's not running the pro rear suspension. Interesting.
You know, I've noticed that. So I've seen some of the.
Oh, it just
is he running the pro drift?
For some reason, it's all black. I thought it was orange.
If I can take the mic real quick, what is this that Home has?
Oh yeah, this is his thing.
Oh my goodness, is this a diesel or just a dirty V8?
No, so that's an LS actually.
Oh my goodness,
he just loves his.
Yeah. So he's actually on my team with me.
Okay.
And he just loves he loves a beater. He loves a drift missile, you know?
That's one sort of missile. I mean, looks like a real expensive missile.
Yeah, he likes a missile with a big V8, and he just thinks the mailbox is the funniest thing in the world.
That's awesome.
Every time he joins a call with me, he's like, "Look at my mailbox," and then he opens his stream.
I didn't even realize it too. It opens. It opens when he's on throttle.
This should be crazy.
Yeah, it should be a phenomenal battle here.
Here we go, drivers. 3, 2, 1. You're off the line. Home is known in our server. He's infamous as an extremely good drifter. Fills all of outer zone 1. Both drivers nice and composed. Nexus now applying the pressure. Backs off for the transition. Man, that was a close transition. Fantastic lead run. Super close chase run. And these transitions are absolutely just on point. Oh man, beautiful. Into the one of the final zones. From a little deep, not too deep. Across the line. Wow, that was impressive. That was a good run.
Did anyone have a little bit of latency where Homie desynced into next?
I didn't see any
it just looked
contact.
like next. I saw the taillight contact, but that was just looked like he was really close.
Okay, I didn't see contact.
Skinny, how do you get that camera?
Oh, I just set my car all the way out and changed the camera, the orbital camera.
Here we go again. Nexus now in the chase. Big flick of an initiation there. Very nice from both drivers. Well, not matching angle, but he is right there on his door. Nexus filling out all the zones, all of the touch and goes. Jeez. Very stable. Doesn't quite mimic the transition there in the chase, but still within proximity, still in the door. A little shallow here. Wow. Ooh.
Oh my god.
That was textbook.
That was quite impressive.
I'll let the judges think over what they just saw, and I gotta say,
I gotta watch this again.
Chad, who do you think won this one? I don't know. Can I say what I think? That's not going to disrupt you guys, right? You guys are doing your own thing.
That's not good. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, we're not gonna. Yeah.
Okay. I think that had to go towards Nexus. I think it was a chase battle. Both leads were phenomenal.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that. If you guys are looking back, take a look at the downhill on Homie's chase. He had a weird transition on my end. I figured I might point that out.
Can I?
Yeah, mine was a bit desyncy, so I do want to watch your guys's because mine was.
Have a good one, Random Minds. Good to see you.
It's shaky.
Okay. Can I get the first clipping points from Homie's lead? Because I'll share my screen here, and they desync into each other.
The first clipping point, like on the first server, on the first corner, or
yeah, to the transition to the second outer, because you'll see right here when they get started.
Good, yeah.
Oh.
Phenomenal runs. I think that one's gonna have to go to Nexus. It comes down to the chase, and well, they were both phenomenal chase runs. Nexus was just there the entire time, mimics every transition, line, and angle. Whereas Home, you know,
Is that what you were talking about?
Yep.
No.
No.
Or-
Keep going.
I really liked Home's initial lead. I think that wall tap on this very last corner here was just nasty because it didn't disrupt
That's
the car
true.
at all, but
That's
you can
true.
definitely tell that he touched that wall. He scraped it pretty good.
do we do one more times here? Do you guys do one more times?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, good. Just curious.
Wait, so what clip were you talking about?
He did tap. He did slightly tap. I'm talking about this one right here. So you'll see this. It'll come in. It'll go in. And then yeah.
Oh, that didn't happen on my screen at all.
No, that
No,
did
nothing
not.
like that happened
It
on
was
my
smooth.
screen either. Yeah,
It was smooth.
Okay.
That was a pretty solid.
I don't know.
Alright,
This
what are
one's
we
really
thinking?
hard for me to call, to be honest.
I gotta
Sure,
rewatch
let's
Nexus.
get yours first.
Chase.
Mine?
Wait, yeah, let's see here. Are you going one
I
more
think
time? or
I
you
think we
sliding
run them
one
back.
way?
Yeah, I think we run them
All
back.
right. That's one more time. Motive.
Give me 1 second. I want to watch Nexus lead mine once again.
All right.
Okay.
Skinny, you got a decision?
Give me 1 second as well. That
I
was
figured
good.
this was going to be a tough one.
Honestly, it's tough these guys matched up right away because I think they would both go deep if they didn't.
100%.
You know?
100%.
Next
Two
goes out
great
here.
drivers just getting mashed up in the first round is a tough break for sure.
For one of them, the other one just had
Next
the
is that,
warm-up session of their life.
Yeah,
One
fair
thing
enough.
that I
That's a good
know-
way to put it.
Okay, I'm
Here
gonna go
is
one more time
Nex-
as well.
Okay.
Just
All right, that's all
because
That's all it takes.
I think I liked their chases had like problems. Like Homie wasn't following his angle, but Nexus
Absolutely.
transitioned too close and smashed his taillight. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I
they
think-
both had mistakes, but I think they canceled each other out, so to speak.
Like we're talking like extremely minor. But
Go,
Minute
sending
stuff.
drivers.
Well, that's what we have to judge on with these this caliber of driver.
All right, Homie snaps initiation here. Nexus flows right in. Nexus not giving him any room. Great to see. Beautiful transition. Oh my goodness. Unbelievably close transitions here.
This is better than the first one.
This is. Well, they're turning it up.
Oh,
Nexus.
big break though. Big break.
Nexus cuts the line just a little bit. Or a lot of it, I'd say, on my screen, on my side. Little tap there on the last corner.
Okay. Yep.
That was gorgeous.
Beautiful.
That's good.
That was, I would say that was a better lead and chase than the first time around, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think
agree.
I think both of them
What,
cleaned up all the errors they had in that first lead
Yeah,
chase.
they got their
combo, to be
shakes
honest.
out.
What did you see when Next started braking a little bit there?
I saw contact.
Okay.
A little bit. I saw some contact.
I have to
if we're
look
talking
at it.
about the same spot, but
where he fell behind.
Flying off the line. See if Home gets a little deeper this time. He's on the same line. It's quite deep, actually. Has some proximity separation, not quite as close. Really splitting hairs here because both these drivers are phenomenal. Beautiful lead.
Oh no. I think if something doesn't go horribly wrong, I think Home's gonna take it.
I think this is Nexus.
You think?
I think so. That shows you how far out. It's really anybody's drift here, anybody's win. Oh man,
That was beautiful.
I would have to be
Holy
looking at the
shit.
chases, and you know that's the cool thing about having such different judges is, everyone's looking for slightly different things. They have what they value more. For me, that proximity.
I really want to look at this
Yeah.
Nexus chase.
Okay.
It was the crux for me for Nexus was that on his chase there was a big break,
That's true.
I agree.
but
is true.
Home didn't have a big break on his chase.
I agree.
no.
I forgot about that.
But also,
Next almost came out of drift on my end. And,
Is that even?
Did
Did that
the
even
car to get
happen?
it going again?
I'm so confused.
That
It's
wasn't
so
a
weird.
straight. I think he was
It's so
stalling.
strange.
It wasn't a straight, but when it's this close, you're just looking for anything.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
completely
okay.
offline.
Can I get my perspective of that run real quick? You want to watch my stream?
Yeah,
yeah, I'm looking right now.
Okay.
it's a very weird situation. I don't know if I've seen that happen.
Homie's
They
lead, he
come
did drop
through,
tires on
Homie
initiation.
dropped 2 tires on this clip.
Yeah.
Are we doing
comes
3
through.
tires off?
3 tires is a 0, yes. 2 tires is just however you want to
Yeah.
deduct it. Yeah.
Okay. Nexus lead, like Chase, is a lot closer.
Yeah.
He
I
comes
think-
here, and this is what I was confused of because you see it on this part. It looks like he almost
Yeah.
Yeah.
he almost
Yeah.
It's just so
stalls here,
weird. It doesn't even look.
Almost bobbled a lot right there.
causing
It's
him
like he's
to
in drift, but
miss
it's
the
like
clipping
not
point.
close.
Oh yeah, he almost came out, and he saved it.
And
He
then
did
a
save
little
it.
tap there comes out.
I saw 2 taps on my screen in Nexus follow. One
And
where he,
then-
yeah,
But homie never
Yeah,
falls
Homie
out
played
like
it
that.
safe. So Homie didn't have as close as a chase, but I think he was
But it
playing
was a
it safe
complete
due
chase.
to
I don't know.
Oh, this is weird.
I know one thing I will say is there was more distance and less angle from home throughout his chase.
Okay, all right.
Mhm. I think I know.
Note
who
if
I
you have a
got here.
decision. This is gonna be a heartbreaker one, but we got to do it. Whatever you think.
I think I gotta go home.
Okay, all right.
I vote for
I
home.
do
Jerk.
as well.
2 votes
Okay.
for home.
All right.
Oh,
Wow, this
all right.
one is so tough. But
Woo!
That's
I
rough.
I think I give it to
Just
the home
that
for
that
sure.
ball with the
That big bobble.
that
It
big
was just
bobble.
a bigger mistake, you
it
know.
didn't look natural
It
at
was,
all. I don't know
um,
what happened.
I think it just caught
For
grip.
me,
Yeah.
yeah, Home did drop 2 tires, but Next still did tap him. Not enough to cause any corrections or anything, and he also almost straightened due to his car gripping up.
Well, I think that he tapped him, and that tap didn't unsettle Holmes' car, but it did unsettle Nexus' car.
Mm.
You mind hiding your UI?
And I think
Schnuckles?
that's what instituted.
Like technically,
or
you're not supposed to
causated that
tap,
bobble.
right? Like
No, but
Yeah.
there's no. You don't take a 0 for
no, I'm not saying it,
inconsequential, but it's definitely a deduction for sure.
but yeah.
What was your question,
Yeah.
Mrs.?
You want to hide your UI,
I can, yeah.
or just move it so it's not like the center of the screen?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like your chat.
this?
Oh, this
yeah.
should be good.
I
Oh,
might
that
just
makes
get
more
rid of
sense.
it, honestly, because I wish I could push it to the top, but it just won't let me.
What if you shrink it? Can you resize it to be
Wow,
smaller?
so
Free prediction
VSV is a
I'll just
Russian
disable it, it's
driver
fine.
as well, right?
Is he? I'm
I
not
thought
too
he
sure.
was.
I think the
I thought he was
friends,
Russian.
He is European. I'm not
Is
too
he?
sure.
Okay,
beautiful
maybe he's
cars.
Eastern European then. I don't know.
Zurich's car looks very like Drift Masters. I don't know why, but
I think
Breno,
he's just got a clean street car, to be honest. I like. Wait, Zurich or VSV? I'm sorry, I misheard. I
Zurich's.
think. Zurich? Yeah, agree.
I'm gonna need a
I
Q.
was
You-
gonna say VSV's always got like a street car build.
yeah, I love the
We
purple.
This might be
Yeah.
interesting because we do have a Russian and a Eastern European driver going against each other here.
one's that new rear-mounted body too. Super cool to see. Breno, if you want to join, that's up to the TLDC group. I don't know if it's too late or not, but this is not our competition. Here we go, starting the battle. Great launch, nice and controlled. Oh, that engine just came to life. Zero cuts the line quite a bit to keep that proximity. I don't know if Zero's having a hard time keeping behind VSV. Be a speed gap, but he's really struggling to get in the right line. This might not end well. The chase driver does need to stay behind the lead driver, unless the lead driver makes a big mistake. That Zero car just seems very gripped up. Here's the contact. We knew it was coming.
Yeah. So I think that was on the. I don't think that was on VSV. I think that.
Yeah,
Zurich
that whole
just-
thing looked just weird to me.
I think Zurich just pinned it, and
That's a
ended up
loud
in the
car.
side of
Your car
BSV.
looked very like unnatural.
I agree.
Yeah.
It
I don't
didn't
know if he had
move
too
the way
much
I'd
grip or
expect it
something.
to.
Yeah. Or if it's desync or his power band's really weird.
I just
might
think
be
it's screwed up.
desync.
I don't know. I don't.
What's his ping? Do you
That,
know?
that RB does make all its power at the top too.
Yeah. Oh, he just
I was driving it the other day, and you got to keep it up.
Drivers are being sent again. We did have a reset. We don't know if that was allowed or not. If we see that speed differential.
Redlined.
You know, not seeing a huge speed change here. And I don't know why he had such a hard time in the chase.
It's super shallow from VSV through there.
Very shallow. Frankly, I'm surprised of the pressure VSV is putting on, knowing there's such a big mistake.
Yeah, he might not know.
That's true. That's true.
Considering if he's inside.
That's
If he's driving first person, he probably wouldn't know.
That's true. That's be one of the loudest engines we have in the field.
Yeah.
Certainly.
And across the line.
Alright.
Judges are gonna have some things to think about, but I think this one's pretty cut and dry.
I don't have to.
I don't think I got to think
I-
either.
I'm gonna guess
Yeah,
that's going towards VSV.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Well done,
All right.
VSV.
I gotta change my time of day. It's middle of the afternoon.
You gotta zoom out so it's not so loud. Chat, this is where we're watching from. That's how high up in the air I had to be. It's so loud.
I think that engine actually just gave me a headache.
One way to try to get the win is incapacitate the judges.
I will say I am guilty of running loud cars. I can't talk too much smack about it.
Oh,
Did
yeah?
you guys institute a noise thing? I think I
Yeah.
read.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I think it was just a slider rule though, if I'm not.
Oh,
mistaken.
okay.
I don't recall properly.
Mhm.
But to be fair, people were loading up the PGP engines and just
Yeah.
taking the slider and cranking it, right?
We had that problem in BDC forever. I remember.
Yeah, I remember there's the no like you can't use the plus exhaust adjustments. I just
Yeah.
remember in the rule book.
I remember there was the one guy that always did it. I was like, dude.
Who was the guy that had the Mustang with
Yeah.
the streamer pipes out the hood?
Was
You
that
guys-
bad? No.
No.
Some event that had to
To be fair,
get
I
queued.
showed up to Capanema with a T3 V8 that was header dumping, so I can't.
What is this? 8 into 1 headers? That's sick.
Oh yeah, that's on the T3 V8. It's very cool.
Mhm.
Fortunately, I
The only
might
issue is
be
it clips
crashing.
through almost every BX hood ever.
Except that one. Yeah.
That's because there's no hood left.
Yeah.
Sorry, chat. We won't have sound for this run. I am frozen. So luckily, we got the shrunk cam. A little bit of a shallow line there from the chase. Very shallow line there from the chase.
You might
Right.
be able to unmute.
Oh, that's a good point. Good call. Give me a second here. Oh, I gotta get an audio profile. Give me a second. A nice quiet run. Application audio.
That was,
Wow. That was
a
a pretty-
fantastic lead.
Wow.
I was about to say, one thing that I do know about Fatty is he will put down a textbook lead every time he goes.
Mhm.
And that
Yeah,
was
you will-
textbook.
You will park it exactly where you want it to be every time.
He will. And Fatty is another one like Saya, top 5, I would say. Every time.
Working
It's
on
got
that
like
audio.
16s on the front of that thing.
I might not be able to get this audio working.
I just DC'd.
Oh,
Nice. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fortunate.
Sick.
I thought.
So when this
Fatty
happens,
started
do
to
we
spin out.
run the whole battle back or just that run?
Well, I have a
Uh,
clip of the first run, so we can honestly just run them back from
Yeah.
that last run.
Yeah, I just didn't.
I think
We should
for
put
time's
something
sake,
like that in the rules.
To some people, it's really late.
Just because I could see people contesting that, right?
Apologies
Oh,
for
yeah,
that, guys. We're
absolutely.
still having server issues, but
I think
we'll
it's
just
got to
keep
be the new
going.
update. We didn't have this problem before.
We'll be
Well, yeah, that's the
right back.
assumption.
Be right back after a quick non-commercial break. All right, I'm
He's got a
back.
V12 in that thing.
Come back. Are you good to go, Raceless?
I am. Let me get the
Perfect.
Scrunkle cam going again.
Yeah, boy.
Just
I'll let
kidding.
them know we're good to go.
Where is the Scrunkle cam?
Oh, it is.
Go. All right. Beautiful run in the lead. Chase is there. Not quite the angle, but definitely the proximity, definitely the line.
Contact on my screen.
Bit of contact there.
Both shallow.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
More contact.
it's in there.
Savardy is carrying Fatty's bumper on my screen.
As close as it gets. Beautiful runs by both of them.
Okay.
I gotta rewatch that.
So,
Can we rewatch
Alright.
that his lead again?
absolutely. I'll get the clip up right now. I'll get both of them.
I forgot
I
to
did
click
not-
on
Just
it.
getting his going too.
I did not see the first contact, but I did see his bumper start. To
I
be-
wouldn't call the first
Yeah.
one a contact on my end.
Lee did miss his
Mine
zone
either.
there. Savardy in his chase, just from what
That
I've
was
seen, he
completely
was
off.
not mimicking angle at all.
Agreed.
No.
Sacrificing
I know who I'm voting for.
proximity. All right,
I have my vote.
Gaboda, what's your vote?
Fatty.
Okay.
I'm
Jerk?
going fatties.
All right,
Hello?
that's all we
Oh,
need.
my mic wasn't working
Yep.
for a sec. I'm going fatties.
Oh,
well.
you're good. You're good. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going fatty.
Unanimous decision
don't
there for
matter.
Fatty.
Mhm.
Making it into the top 16.
It was just due to the inconsistencies of Savardy.
Yeah, he was like almost in front of him.
It's a shame because that livery looks so sick on Savardy's car.
Yeah, it's sick. And the exhaust.
Yeah, talking to the chat here, I've always wanted to do commercials in between. It's been on the plan since I went full-time in January. Just literally haven't gotten to it. But I have a few commercials scripted out, so hopefully in the coming months we'll have a real show here where we actually do have commercial breaks, and they'll be all lore friendly. They'll be fun. They'll be good.
You're full time on the.
I'm full-time at whatever this
content
is
creation?
I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, modding.
That's awesome, man.
Videos. Yep,
Very
January
cool. Good
made
for
the big
you.
push. Shout out to Mrs. Raceless. It was really her decision, her idea, her suggestion, because she saw what the corporate world was all about and what it was kind of the effects it had on me, and it was not good. And so
It's tough, man. It's tough being out there every day in the corporate world.
it really is. And big shout out also to the community that supports me and Tristan. Tristan's also full time, so we split all the profits and try to scratch a living out of all this. And so it's a really good it's an adventure. I hope it lasts. So far, it seems like it's going to last for a good bit, but you just never know. That's the nature of this risk, and I couldn't be happier. If it all fell apart next week and I had to go back to corporate and back to my old job, I'd still be so happy I did it.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fair.
so,
You got to take that risk, especially if it's
You
something you
don't.
love.
Am I supposed to be at the line?
Oh.
No, it's Michael Scotch.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I just feel like
And
maybe.
also,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
you don't learn unless you take the risk. How do you
That's exactly
know it's
it.
gonna work if you don't even try?
That's exactly it. That's the case with modding big time. A lot of people ask, like, how do you mod? Like, how do you get into modding? You just start. You just go and you dive into the files and say, what is this? And in a couple hours, you might discover, oh, if I change this, that changes that. And oh, what if I put this wheel here or made this engine or whatever it is you're interested in doing? It's just start the learning
Yeah.
curve.
I started by just I said, I want this engine I made in automation in a BX.
There it is. Yep.
And I was like, I'm going to go hammer my head off the wall until I figure it out.
Literally last night, I have a project I'm working on. I won't disclose too much about it, but it does include vehicles and maybe a new vehicle. And I spent at midnight. I couldn't go to sleep. I couldn't fall asleep, so I just stayed up all night learning more about J-beams and what does what and how to
What?
successfully swap engines into places. is really good.
Do we know what kind of car? Is it like a drift car, race car,
That's a good question.
red race car?
I guess I would
Tell me
say
no, and that you don't want to answer the question.
No.
It's okay.
no. It's fun. It's fun to share a little bit. I'm excited to share it. That's what fuels me to keep going. It's some kind of like I don't want to say all around car, but the car can do multiple things. Let's just put it that way. It's not a dedicated car.
Type of thing.
Yeah, new factory car.
He slept on the line.
Still cold. Really shot off. Slick Nick struggling to. Uh-oh.
Ooh, big spin out there.
It's almost like he's not running nitrous or boost or something. Maybe mechanical.
He has 281 horsepower.
Did his thing not spawn correctly?
Go back to the Trunkle cam. Had it turned off. Forgot. There we go. Meanwhile,
He's
still
trying.
He is. Good for him.
I haven't seen him in the server before, guys.
Me neither.
I will say, Still Cold's V8 sounds really nice.
Yeah.
I like the true
Nice.
duels. Or like,
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
What's Slick Nick doing back here?
What engine does he have? He has more torque than horsepower.
Still cold?
No, slick.
the other yellow.
The diesel?
Oh.
5.5 liter.
Yeah. Yep.
Seems like he's missing horsepower. For like,
Mm-hmm.
How much is he making? Do you guys have the torque app open?
281 horsepower,
that's rough.
361 pounds of torque.
Oh.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see what he can do in the lead.
and he's running 225 tires.
Oh, that was a lot of decent.
Big rubber banding.
That was huge rubber banding for
Can we
me.
get a reset here?
Yeah, definitely a reset.
What's going on, Slick?
Okay, Bergen said, oh, everyone's guessing the car. I forgot we talked about that. First off, do I get sleep? Sometimes. This week, I definitely didn't. When I was making that early release video or whatever for the 035 update, that was an adventure. Schrunkles and I mean, Schrunkles can attest. He gave me a lot of last-minute tips that I realized
I did, yeah.
I needed to really shape up my game, and we'll talk more about it after this battle. Let's see if Slick Nick can get a out of corner one here. Kind of a straight
Really
arrow
chicane there,
approach.
I'll say.
Yeah. And, all right, into corner two, the transition.
Here we
A
go.
little better.
He lost
He
it.
parks it.
And he lost.
I think the
unfortunately.
judges know this one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Slick Nick all the way. So.
But yeah, so I didn't get a lot of sleep this week, and something about my body clock or something is just kind of like, it's kind of shot. I go to sleep and then I wake up and I'm like, well, I'm not awake. I better get back to work. And so then I get up and work until I get tired and then go back. It's just, I don't know.
think we need a judge on that. We're
No,
Sure about that,
I think
Slam?
is what you know.
and okay, and
Slick,
so just to
Slick
let you
Nick
know,
is moving on.
before we ran that second half, he accidentally hit his slow-mo button on his wheel. That wasn't
Oh.
even desync.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
That's a
actually.
new one.
That's too funny.
You know,
Hey.
Raceless, I think it would probably be the 4 Red Bulls a day you were slamming is what,
That-
is what really did you in.
Absolutely, that probably is what's going on.
Well, and a little more backstory is I do not drink caffeine. It's a strictly like on a need basis. And no. just you know, I use it as like it's nitrous to me. You know, sometimes you need a shot of nitrous. You don't always need a shot of
So
nitrous.
it's not a regular thing.
It's not a regular
It's
thing.
Only when you need it.
Yeah,
That's good.
and so apparently I needed 4, and I just went at it, and yeah, got like 3 hours of sleep in 3 days or something crazy, and now I'm just like addicted to this
I
work
find-
and stuff.
I find I get more tired when I drink coffee.
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the
I
same way. for
crash
me.
out a little bit more. That's why I started drinking like a teeny, like a sugary drink, but not too crazy in the morning.
Yeah,
just
sure.
avoiding coffee.
Have you guys tried? It's gonna sound silly, but there's a drink called Goat Fuel. It's like it's a very small green and blue can, but it uses cordyceps as opposed to caffeine to
Oh,
do
really?
Interesting.
all that good nonsense.
Is that like the brand name?
Yeah, that's the brand name. For me, it puts me on for 8 hours with
Yeah.
no crash.
Wow. I started drinking kombucha in the mornings instead of.
All right, we're sending drivers.
Yeah, Olivia's on the kombucha.
All right, great start from the chase. Big clutch kick. Very nice. Man, the chase is right there on his door. Holy cow. Beautiful chase. Oh, a little contact there. He managed to keep going.
I think these are the two best looking cars we've had.
I think so.
Yeah, agreed.
And Goalie is not phased whatsoever in this chase. Peels off that bumper. Dodges the back bumper.
A little bit of an overshoot there.
Yeah, I think he was trying to. It's hard
Big wall contact.
when you got to dodge debris. You know, it changes things.
Going though, that's like a crazy.
Can you get a close up of that
They
damage?
didn't give up at all.
Get a close up on that right side of that lead car. That thing looks so cool. Oh, he reset.
Oh, they reset it. It looked mangled.
I gotta ask
Yeah.
them what they're doing about resets, because
That frame looked gorgeous.
I just put it into.
yeah,
All right, here
Looked
we go.
great. Okay.
Sending drivers. And K Bergen, Born Defiance gives a shout out to the drone pilot. He's doing a phenomenal job. Schrunkles there.
I'm trying my best.
Go check out his YouTube channel. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Huge chase there, man, right on this door. I think as a lead driver, he knew how close the chase was to him. He's returning that favor. Not super deep in the lead run there into the outer zone.
I feel like Goalie's final driver show should be a little bit longer.
Yeah,
I feel like
a little
he's not
longer.
using.
He's absolutely abusing the chip right now.
Oh, no!
Spin out. Oh no! Wow, that's a real heartbreaker for
That was-
Goalie there.
was that a spin
was
out? Is that
good.
what
I'd consider that a spin, but
I had to
To
spin
be-
before the line.
to be honest, I don't think that spin swayed my vote.
I agree. I think Goalie's lead wasn't as aggressive as Horny's. That name, that's gonna get me.
I know.
And I don't think Goalie's chase was
Alfredo.
as aggressive as Horny's either.
I think Goalie's chase might have been in some points a little too aggressive.
I like Alfredo over.
Horny did hit the wall, or Alfredo did tap the wall at the end with the concrete stand outer zone.
But he kept
He did.
going.
Finish.
Didn't really
He did keep
upset his
going.
car.
It didn't upset him at all.
Exactly.
Just
Yeah,
kept-
it just blew
kept
the
it in.
quarter
I have
panel
my-
off. Kept going.
I'm going Alfredo.
Okay, Alfredo.
Alfredo.
Okay, all right, that's all we
you're-
need.
Well done,
And
Alfredo.
I did
I
have
agree.
them reset on that one. Just there's no good way in Beam to clean
Yeah.
debris off the track.
Sounds good.
Well, you could have him
Fine.
drone fly over there, I guess, and if
Uh,
you wanted to.
Yeah, sure. But you said- all right.
Good stuff. But yeah, shout out to Schrunkles and his camera work, and go check out his YouTube channel. It's growing fast. He does some amazing videos. If you want to know all things about tuning, especially one of his latest videos that were really good was his differentials video. I didn't know so little about differentials till I watched it, and now you know what? You kind of messed me up, because every time I go to tune
Oh,
my
wait.
differential, I'm like, wait, I know there's so much more than I remember, and now I'm not doing it the way I thought. So I get tripped up. If you want to know anything about differentials and more parts, go check out his channel.
That was your video, Scrunkles?
Yes, it was. Yes,
That
sir.
came up on my. I was just like opened up YouTube one night before bed, and it was like the first video that came up, and I'm like, okay, I'll watch that. It's pretty good. Well done, man.
Thank you. Little
You're
sneak
welcome.
peek of information. It gets more complicated. My math was wrong. So,
A part 2.
so yeah, I can't wait to break into that with the new Sunburst. It's gonna be one hell of a project. It's gonna take me quite some time.
Differential theory is definitely a fun time sometimes.
Oh yeah,
Real quick,
so complicated.
absolutely
Have you
breaking
got into
news.
Transmission theory yet? That's even
Not-
better.
Not yet. I do know about the parasitic losses though. It's crazy, crazy how that's all working.
I've been meaning to watch that video. I haven't watched it yet.
So breaking news. For the first time in this competition, We have something other than a BX or BX chassis.
Yeah, look at this thing, dude.
I see you from Kiro. Kiro's my hero.
The trailing arm is paying off. Watch this.
Whoa, super aggressive from Mate.
A little shallow by Kiro. Now they start to settle in the long sweeping corner.
Kiro's in it.
He's in it. He's in it to win it. There's a bit of a decel there. I don't know if that's where the decel zone actually is, though.
Oh, spin out from Mate.
That sounded like the engine was off before it completed its loop there, but both drivers, you know, loving drifting, they continue on.
Another spin out from Mate. Mate's got something going on with this tune.
Might have been some damage there.
There's no debris, so they really shouldn't have to reset.
Yeah.
Everybody's cars are so deep.
That was kind of clean, not gonna lie.
Is this a stock tune from Beam? Oh.
Sounds like we have updated rallycross and rally rules for the RLS server. That's exciting. I can't wait to get into rally with the new Sunburst.
Hero reset.
Wait, everyone
They
reset.
both reset.
Sending drivers.
Okay.
Guess our new rules just out the window.
See you later, judges.
One competition timeout to drivers.
Whoa.
The instant spin out.
That was contact from Mate.
All right, judges.
I think I know where I'm going.
Time to clock in.
Is taking the.
That would be the ETK moving on, right?
I would think so.
Let's go.
Way to go.
Let me
Hero
look at this
moving on.
bracket.
Nice badge.
Danny accidentally put you in the bracket, so Danny's going to be leading PP next, just to let you know.
Well done. So I did forget to. We were talking about the new car that I'm working on. I'm trying to think what I want to talk. Well, it's very much early in development, and a lot is changing.
I would say as a teaser, if I
let's hear
may.
it. Go ahead. You can tease the
world-
first thing. Yep.
It has a
The tuning
differential.
world is going to be very happy.
Yes. Yes, they are, and there's gonna be a big focus on tunability as well.
Interesting.
That's cool.
You can take that multiple ways.
I love getting into the nitty gritty of it, to be honest.
Well, that's what I've been
All
doing for the last couple
Little
nights.
buttons and knobs, you know.
Yeah. There's
Does it have two differentials?
probably could.
Oh,
Yeah, probably could.
Okay.
interesting.
Yep.
Danny's got his new tune out here.
Danny
The
in
first
another
S14
I
of the
series.
night.
So I didn't realize this. I was practicing with him. He kept lining up. Every time I pull up the line, he'd shoot up and get in the lines. Okay, this guy really wants to drift, and he was phenomenal. It was a good
I've
car to
tried
chase.
Danny's tune. That thing is so dialed.
It's really good, really stable.
It's sick.
Danny
Sending
always
drivers.
makes great kids, to be fair.
Yeah.
Danny last weekend was back-to-back winners of both series, the FDRP and the TLDC events on that weekend. So he's feeling a bit undefeated, but I mean, PP here is right on him in the chase in a beautiful BX, I might add. I love that livery.
That gradient does look sick. Going from the
Really
pink
nice.
to the orange.
Uh-huh.
Not
Big
to
fan of
mention
that.
these two drivers have been driving for hundreds of hours together.
I was gonna, not even just, yeah, I thought you were just gonna say hundreds of hours. No, these guys tried together.
I just think I would see
Oh, they're slowing down a lot.
What happened
some
on
contact.
Yeah, Danny kind of parked it there through that zone. I think
It
there's a
looked
lot
like
of left foot
missed
brake
it.
from Danny grinding
Danny
the
just-
wall.
Danny just stopped driving for me. He just like
it looked like
Turned
Danny
off.
was gonna hit the wall, so he tried to correct it to
And then
not, but it was
nothing.
too late and PP smacked him.
oh see for okay. We'll have to watch that again because on mine it seemed like he just like slowed down and just drove the wall.
Yeah, I got a clip of it.
I have a clip too.
No reset. That's they did reset. Okay.
Here we go.
Why are we resetting? What? Wait, what? I just started.
You
This.
better believe I'm going to spam my reset on the line. Just for you guys. All right, great initiation from
Oh,
PP.
yeah.
Danny right there in the chase. Danny, one of the best chase drivers I've seen. Always a joy to be chased by Danny. A great sounding V8, I might add. You can hear that throttle control.
Man, he's making up. Honestly, he's making up for that mistake on the ending of that lead.
He's making it look easy,
at least for me.
I mean, from the angle that I saw, because I'm not always watching the Scrunkle cam, I didn't feel like it was that much of a mistake. I feel like it was almost a chase, but I didn't see all angles.
We didn't finish the run.
Wow.
That was incredible.
It looked like Danny parked it and had gave nowhere to go for PP.
Let me get this screen recording up real quick.
Yeah, I had my. Yeah, Danny's on the brakes, off the brakes.
There is a decel zone coming up to that, but while you're in the zone, you should be on throttle by then.
Okay, so we're coming
Looks like
back
Danny was
now.
going to hit the wall before PP even got involved.
Danny just stops driving.
Yeah,
This
you
is-
should be
this is-
Right here. I don't know if you're looking at.
Yeah.
That's the same frame. Motive. That's the same.
Yeah.
Danny. If you go back like a quarter second, Danny's going at that wall, regardless of what PP's doing. Right? Like he's going to hit that wall. You can
should
see
be
it in
doing
my
your decel before
Danny's
the
wheel is like straight.
Look at it from my stream because
Yeah.
you don't have your stream.
Yeah. I mean, I've got the same
wah.
camera angle, Skinny.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's looking at it from here. This is
Yeah.
exactly what I saw too.
So he's on the brakes and decelling in like he should be, right? It's fine.
Yep,
On the
right
brakes
here.
here.
Right here, you should be picking up
Going
throttle.
wide.
But
He should be back on throttle here.
Yeah.
It's
And-
dropping him into the wall, and he tries to correct, and that's
Yeah. So
when
he
hits him.
you can see he's closing proximity to the wall.
Right here, he starts pulling angle out, and he's hitting the wall right here.
Right. And I'm saying that PP has nowhere to go while he's parking.
That's 100%.
Yeah.
I
I
think
got-
PP
I
moves
think I have
on.
my vote.
These
Yeah.
names, bro.
I know.
Fire truck outside? What?
All right, is that PP moving on majority then?
Yeah.
Unanimous. All
I'm
right.
12 years old, dude. This is crazy.
Nah,
Good
that's
job,
okay.
good job, PP.
I
Dude,
had a
you did great.
similar name, but that got banned on BMP.
Random tow truck on my
Finally dethroned Danny.
My second ever battle was
I think
was me versus Horny. So it was Horny Jerk was the battle name.
Nice. Nice.
I think Raceless remembers my old name. I'm not gonna say the full name, but it was Skinny something.
I do remember that. You made me
Hey,
wonder if I was going to
boy.
turn on the monetization for any video after that.
No, fair.
It's all good though.
I don't have that name anymore. So
BMP
you should
solved
be.
that issue for you.
Yeah, BMP solved that. It's crazy though. I had that
It is
account
kind
for
of
4
surprising
years.
that calls it. But
Eh.
Right, we got Kid Fresh here, and believe it or not, a BX.
So cold.
And then one click
what a variety we have.
with a nice kind of cream white BX. Here we go.
The busted up bumper. I didn't even know we had that in the server, to be honest.
Me neither.
No, we
What
don't.
the
He didn't.
heck was that?
We don't have that. He was just there ripping it apart before.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Drivers are a little timid to get to the line. It has the loudest backfire.
Oh, yeah. You might want to turn your volume down for this.
Let's get one more backfire. Here we go.
This is gonna be a good run here.
Kid Fresh versus one click. Drivers ready. Here we go. Sending them.
Kid Fresh has back seats.
I think my car does not have back seats. Big, nice initiation by Kid Fresh. That was really snappy. Great job in the chase. You just hear that supercharger, maybe? Just whining right there.
It's a weird engine.
Or it could be his transmission just being super loud.
No fluid.
Whoa.
Bit of a
what's
strain
going on?
from one click on my screen there.
I don't know what happened there.
I think Kid Fresh didn't have a sharp enough transition, so one click didn't have a pocket to go into.
Might have
kind of happened again right there.
like
Showed
there
from the
again.
show.
Like that was
Yeah.
odd.
I want to
no
watch that
transition
one
from
again
Kid
for
Fresh
sure.
again.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely have to
drifting.
watch that one back.
Drifting is a lot of it's about predicting what the driver's going to do, and when you're that close, you just can't.
And we're resetting. for
get it
no
perfect all the
reason
time.
I don't know if that was on one click. I think one click did what he could, but
I gotta
The
watch it
transition
again.
wasn't
You
sharp
might have-
enough from
Yeah,
Kid
you might
Fresh.
be right.
Wow.
And here we go. One Click doesn't really like the chicane. Doesn't really abide by it.
Oh, yes.
Here we go. Kid Fresh closing that gap, slightly lower line.
Nice and wide from One Click.
Good transition, good mimic. Kid Fresh gains ground. Has to take some angle out. A little slap
Bit of
across the
contact on
face.
Transition, yeah.
I mean, for all this contact, though, these drivers are absolutely going with the punches. It's impressive, actually. Big clutch jump there.
Oh,
Little touch, but he's okay.
I love how close that was.
Good job holding it
Well
together. Yeah, that was
done.
That was
nice.
good.
I need to watch this again.
You're recording this, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's see
I'm curious to
here.
see how you guys view that contact.
I
there.
gotta watch. Yeah, I don't know.
Jeez.
Second half was real good.
You know, I think
Second
I
half,
have
I don't.
my vote. I'm pretty confident about it too. I'm curious where you guys are gonna go with it.
I got you.
Let's see.
I
Yeah,
know
I'm
where I'm
watching
going.
Kid Fresh's lead right now.
Yeah, I think the determining factor is just going to be this contact here.
Kid Fresh.
Not that we have any voting power.
That was it.
Right.
One click goes in.
Yeah, if the fans got to make the call on FD, it
Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
LG would
Yeah.
have been a two-time champion.
Oh man.
Oh goodness. Now I want to see what happens when Cletus gets into the FD. That's going to be nuts. I don't know if that would ever happen, but
Yeah, you know, he did drift events at the Freedom Factory for like a year
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Oh,
He bought that Pro-Am car from.
Oh.
Who'd he buy it from?
I don't
Didn't he
remember.
have a Corvette, a C5?
He does have
or
that
did he
still.
buy
Then
I,
he also bought that RTR Mustang as well.
I think I know.
I think I have my vote.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I do as well.
I have mine. I
Oh.
think if I'm seeing this right,
Lead was a little offline there, but I mean,
it's
in my
a
opinion,
D-cell
Chase-
zone right before you
past the
into the
connect,
zone,
you know,
right?
yeah.
Am I right in saying
Yes,
the last
yes.
cell?
that is a
Yes.
D-cell.
there is a D-cell zone there.
Okay, I have my vote then.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. What
I'm
was,
going
what
Kid
was your
Fresh.
vote? Okay.
Kid Fresh.
Me too. I'm going for
Going
Kid
Really?
Kid Fresh. Okay.
Oh.
What was your call, Jared?
I was going one click.
Really?
Oh.
Why?
I was going one click.
I just,
Final call?
yeah, I don't know. I
I-
just think that a lot of that contact, and there was one spot I saw.
I know
Oh,
what you're
where
talking
was
about.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
I just
I,
it's the last.
I'm
I
zone.
think that
saying-
contact is on
No one's
is
no
on
one's
one
swapping
click.
them?
However, hang on. Right. Where is it?
This suspense. Do we only have two
This
votes
is
in?
suspenseful.
Right there.
well, after that clipping point, that is a D-cell.
No, you're not. Are you looking at my stream?
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Wait, go
nice one.
ahead again. Sorry.
Yeah. So right here, that right there was contact. I think the two contacts cancel each other out, and I think that one click did better outside of those two incidents.
Whoa, I didn't even see. Let me look at that contact again. Hold on.
So they
Yeah,
both
so
did
let
the
me know-
same thing in the same area, but due to the other one being a D-cell zone as well, I think one click kind of just shoved his car trying to slide in, and during transition of that D-cell period as well, just punted him further. He wasn't mimicking the line, you know what I mean?
My vote is in the air. Give me a second.
That's why I wanted to make sure.
Yes, Kid Fresh's transition was slow. Let me
I'm
double
still
check this.
going. I think I still going Kid Fresh. It didn't
Okay.
disrupt any
So-
other driver.
We have Motive going Kid Fresh. We have Jerk. You're going one click.
Yeah.
Okay, and Taco.
Let me just watch this piece. I'm coming back to the D-cell transition where one click hit. So I confirm.
Drivers are just rethinking their
Yeah.
life, their history on the line here.
They're
Wait,
crying, they're
watch.
bawling, they're waiting.
Watch my screen. I just wanted.
I should have clutch kicked. I shouldn't have held the gear so
Yeah,
long.
I'm sharing. Sorry, I thought I was still streaming.
It's all
Oh, you're
good.
good.
Hey,
Some of these calls
This
take a while.
Why did I push
it's
so
just
hard?
like
This is a tough call.
I think
So
it
he
could go
comes-
either way, to be honest.
He comes in. This is a D-cell, and he's setting his car up to fill the box. But look where one click is. He's already
That's
on the
what
outside.
That's what I'm judging off of, to be honest, too.
So he's not even mimicking
Drives through
Kid
him.
Fresh's car in this scenario, and you see he just slides right into him,
Yeah,
pushing
that's-
Kid Fresh
that's
out
where
of
I'm
the zone.
going.
So I think I am going to call Kid Fresh on this one
Okay.
as well.
All right. It'll be Kid Fresh
right.
moving on by
Well
a split decision. Raceless, you will be chasing still OEM. So if you want to go ahead and load in, you can. I'm gonna let them know.
All right, chat. Chat, I need to know, do you want to watch the Scrunkle cam while I drive? Or do you want to watch me in my car? Here's myself. You don't want to spawn there.
Judges, do you guys want to go to a different room just for this run?
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, that works.
My
Sure,
controller's
Jacob.
Not
dead.
in
Do
general.
you have access to admin VC?
Don't.
I got you guys.
Are you going to hang out here, Scrunkles?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna tell you how bad you're doing.
So
What was the verdict?
I'm still looking. I think there's a bit of a delay. I am going to go ahead and open up my hood so that way chat can see what I have here. It is not a V8. It is a 2JZ. Super cool engine mod in the server. I thought, why not? I only need to make 500 horsepower. Might as well do it and sound good doing it. Unfortunately, due to tire rules, we have to run 245s, which only allows me these wheels, essentially. Anything else is super small on the Bastion, so looking a little stockish. But I mean, chat, what do you guys want to do here? Do you want the Shrunkle cam? Do you want the drone view, or do you want? I think we just give him the drone view. Let's just give him the drone view.
I guess I should tell you. You can go ahead and pull to the line when you're ready.
All right. I guess I'm chasing here. Okay.
Yes, you are chasing.
Oh wait, but then oh no, they're gonna have my sound. Okay. All right, here we go. My car's so big on the line. It's just massive.
Oh, buddy. Whoa! Big spin out from Wolfless. Was not expecting that. Maybe you got a little overzealous in the transition there.
Maybe.
Go ahead and drive back and switch positions now.
Will do. Roger that, race control. Man, I got, the nerves didn't settle in until after the zone 1. Going into zone 2, it just heart stopped. I felt
this heavy car, you might actually have an advantage on these bumps. It might, the light BXs get thrown off a lot.
I didn't know there's bumps on the track, if I'm honest.
Really?
Yeah. I thought this was super smooth.
That's funny.
I noticed I can't keep up, but other than that.
All right, this is all you.
Look how big
finish.
this thing is. Oh my gosh. No room for error. All right, just finish. Here we go.
Oh, keep going, keep going. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I realized me panicking was not going to so I was like, oh, maybe I should reassure him. Oh, brother.
Oh man, that was good pressure though. Hey, I mean, you want to lose on the door, right? I mean,
right? Yeah.
I just love how BeamNG does that, where you like your wheels lock, your wheels touch, and there's no coming back from that. What's up?
Did the tires grab on that last transition?
Oh yeah.
And he pushed you off? Okay.
Well,
Yeah. It
Well,
looked like you didn't have room true transition there on my
yeah,
screen.
no,
Yeah.
we were wheel locked. We couldn't come out of it.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make sure what we saw on our screen was what you saw on yours.
Are we going to the top 16, fellas?
Holy shit! You're doing it! You're doing
Usually we
it!
start at top 16.
That's the only reason why I'm making it. Go ahead and go to the pits for the next spawners.
I forgot we have a lot more people here too.
We're gonna be here for a long time.
Hey, but good race though. That was awesome. Hey, Speed
Okay,
Hero,
let me
good to
put
see you.
Here, I'll put this back up.
Oh, we got the FD bracket.
I have
Oh, we
them
got
on my
Lemaire versus LZ.
I like how I tapped the e-brake one time and Skrunkle says, "It's okay, keep going." Like, look, I didn't want to hit it either, but I just realized I didn't need to go so deep, so I decided not to go so deep. And then he said, "It's okay, keep going." I thought it was fine.
Well, what happened was I saw Wolfless pull away from you. Like you held your angle. You were doing
I
just
don't know
fine.
if I
You
told
hit
you
the
Raceless
zones.
moving on.
And
Oh, yeah.
Wolfless kept falling back. So I was like, oh, he's gonna do it. He's making it. And then I didn't spit words out first. I kind of just went, oh.
It was too
And that
funny.
was
I'm
it.
just waiting for drivers to spawn off my car. Oh, yeah, that was a great run. That was awesome.
Slammed. Can you wait a second? I gotta use the bathroom.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
gonna
you.
go as well.
All right.
Can I do a victory lap?
Absolutely,
Go
go
ahead.
for it.
All
Go
right,
ahead,
we
go
gotta put
for
on
it.
a show, right? I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was too fun. I love this event. Let me do a run without the Skrunk cam, just so you can see. I mean, look at the starting area here.
My fingers can take a break.
Yeah, go and take a break there. Take a rest. Look how much room there is. How wide this is. Oh my gosh.
Here, I might grab some water real quick.
Yeah, you're good.
Here we.
Looks like we might have a little impromptu battle here with generic. Sure, why not? Or maybe not. I'm just gonna get a quick run here, as you can see from my point of view. This is a little laggy on startup. I've never had a clutch kick a car so much. It's so easy to overshoot that. Don't want to do it that way, tell you what. All right, let's salvage this. Into this outer zone. Really haven't gone very far on this track in an actual battle. You notice my fuel is low. I try to run as low fuel as possible because the max weight is 3,500 pounds and I'm just shy of that. I think about 3,400. Super flowy, swayy track. Definitely don't want to hit that bumper like I did there. Good stuff. Oh man, you guys enjoying the show? Speed Hero, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. I was thinking about you earlier this week. Hope you're doing good with your work and all your drifting stuff. But yeah, then we got Perp. Welcome. Pancake is getting the same thing. Oh, what are you guys talking about? All right, I think we're good to despawn the car.
Hey, just to let you guys know, we're doing Still Cold and Generics battle. One of these guys has to go, so we're just running theirs first.
Okay, let me
Slammed, I don't know if OT's in here. If you want to judge this one real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back, so I'm here again.
Okay.
Well,
yeah, 100%. I will just. They already know to go. We'll send them.
This is not the Skrunk cam. This is the Raceless cam. Here we go. Generic kind of cutting through that chicane. Bit of a gap there developed. A little bit of a failure to launch there.
Yeah.
But
big contact as well.
really deep on that. Really don't need to go past the lines. So cold.
Deep and slow.
Lead is
Missed that
kind of
zone.
struggling. Chase is doing a good job, with what he's working with here.
Absolutely.
Still Cold is doing what he can.
And this one is just trying to keep it
Way
sideways.
too deep again.
Yeah, that lead is just all over the place right now. Chase is struggling.
Yeah, I don't really know what's coming next from Generic.
Gotta have a good lead for a good chase.
That was a bit of a straight in on my straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that big advantage to Still Cold here. This finishes the way it started.
Wow.
Yeah, big advantage to Still Cold for sure.
Although I will say, good looking car. Generics car there. That nice metallic green and the purple.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
It reminds me of the Hulk car from Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
I don't know if
see
that's
it,
a
I
good
see
thing.
it.
The Scion, right?
Yeah, was that an XB or a TC?
Whatever it was, the toaster.
It's like a Touring.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Chase is really jumping that start. All right,
Jumping
I don't
hard.
think
It's like
that's
me
gonna
and
work out
RLS
for him.
out there.
I don't think it's gonna work out. Huge gap.
Very nice, very nice. Coco going a little wide.
Yep.
You guys are gaining a new appreciation for our drone pilot. Here, let me I'll get in the mix just like he does.
I'm back.
Oh,
Ooh, contact there.
Contact.
I think the car, from my POV, Chase gripped up and just doored
He
him.
just shot into him. Yep, agreed.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be a still cold.
For me, that's still cold moving on.
Yeah.
Yep, that takes it. All right, that was an easy one.
Yeah, I was just getting the hang of this too. All right, let's get the real drone up in the air.
I was gonna have to wait a little bit because they have to spawn the next next wave in.
Oh, when did we lose music? Oh my gosh! All right, let's see. What do we want to listen to? We never actually started the Formula Drift music I have queued up. We have an hour and 41 minutes of that, so that's good.
Sorry, did I miss anything?
We did a quick battle where Slam subbed in as a judge, but
Okay, cool. Sorry.
you didn't miss anything good.
Okay, sorry about that.
Judges doing their judge thing, being frank about it. I love it.
I had to get something to eat. I'm like getting too hot and I'm like shaking. So.
The hunger shakes.
I don't know.
Do you need like
get 'em all the time.
cuddles or something?
Do I need what?
Do you need cuddles to cool you down?
I don't know if that's how that works. Are we
Well,
into
speak
the
for
top
yourself.
6? Are we in the top 16?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to the top 16, everybody.
Oh, he's got a tow hitch. God damn it, Gray.
That's a different car.
Hey, is Motive back yet, or do I need to jump?
I am.
He is
Hello.
back.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. You're good.
Do we have a rule about running the same car every battle?
I don't know.
It's the same
Yeah,
one.
you have
Okay.
to.
Is this a different car than you ran the first?
I think
I
it's
thought
a
it was the
livery
same,
change.
but he made some
It's the
modifications.
same car. He changed the livery, I think.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
That I asked him, and that's what he said. I mean, it looks like the same wheel setup and everything. So.
Yeah,
I think other than
Yeah,
that,
there is a rule. You have to, complete the event with the car you started it with.
yeah.
I'm not gonna be too harsh on a livery,
I'm not worried about a livery, but if he's got a different
Yeah.
like combo in it, right?
Yep, I got you. All right.
All right. Trunkos, I'm going to let you announce this one, and I'll be back in just a second.
Sure, sounds good. Is he gone yet? All
Nope.
right, time for all the hate
Did you
crimes.
get-
Let's do it. Oh no, he's still here. Dang it.
Oh.
Caught red-handed. They gonna get going here? What's going on? They might be sorting out different parts. Because I think last time he didn't have that tow hitch, which I'm confused
That's
as to
his
why.
So that's his signature thing, but it's like banned. So he's obsessed
Why-
with it. So,
Why is it banned?
Because it'll
Because
grab
it'll
bumpers and
crash.
ruin you on
Oh,
transition.
yeah, that makes sense.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
that rule's
No.
in there for him and him only because he's the only one that.
Not just only him.
Oh,
I
not
mean,
just him?
He brought it up.
Well, he's the only one that really uses it.
It was introduced because of him, but I mean, just in general, we don't want
Yeah,
to see that type of.
To be fair, I was gonna run it in my first comp as well because I brought my car. Your second one.
Tell them not to
Got
go.
my car
please.
heavy enough.
They despawn and respawn their cars. Okay, we're good.
Did I miss anything?
Nope.
All right,
This,
drivers are off.
Wow.
What is
Pretty
going
slow
on?
on the takeoff there.
Looks like Gray missed a gear or something.
Yeah,
that
it's not like
maybe-
you logged down.
I know he uses forward on this thumbstick to accelerate. Maybe his thumb slipped off.
That's
Yeah,
new.
dude.
That's
He,
crazy.
he applies brake by pulling the thumbstick back.
Does he steer with his triggers? I don't understand.
No, on the other stick. So he's got throttle on right stick.
I don't know what that was.
Was that the equivalent of like flicking him off? I don't understand his controller setup.
Yeah, so on the left stick is steering, right stick is throttle.
Okay, I kind of get it.
He's got to be either a plane. Okay, he started with RC planes or helicopters because that's exactly how it's set up on my remote.
Or like Midnight Club LA.
True.
Is that how they do it?
I think that was shifting, wasn't it?
Yeah, shifting was. I thought it was shifting. I agree.
All right, but he does get off the line this time.
With RC remotes, because that makes sense if you're coming from that to a racing game.
Yeah, that's like the stick controller RCs.
Yeah.
Maybe he's into like the old Tamiyas or something.
See, this is hard because Gray's having really nice lines, and Ramka is all over the place.
Yeah.
He's doing everything he can to stay behind him.
Might have a bad connection, to be honest.
Maybe on his screen his line looks fine. Oh, Gray.
The Gray parks.
Uh-oh, I think that's Gray in the coffin.
Looks like that.
I think you're right.
Let me just look at the first interaction between them and when they spun the lead.
That's what I wanted to look at as well.
It looked
Obviously,
like
I'm
Gray
not judging
pushed
this one, but
Ramka out.
Yes, it looked like Chase. You know, their wheels got tied up, but it was because of Chase contact. when I had seen.
Okay, so
Very messy battle speed.
Obviously, make sure.
Yeah, Gray just got in the throttle and endured him. To
if
be
you
honest,
noticed
on my screen,
he was sleeping on the start, so I think he was just spent the run trying to catch up.
Yeah, I mean, this is where he catches up, right? He slept on the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, he bumps him and then
Still
keeps bumping him because this
hasn't caught up yet. Hasn't caught up.
And then obviously, Gray spun in his lead on his own, pretty much.
Yeah.
Catches up. Gap grows again. Catches up. Yeah, I think Gray was just scared of getting gapped through this corner again and got on throttle.
Okay, so it'll be Rumka moving on.
Yeah, I got
Is that what
Rumka
we're
here.
going
yeah,
with?
I got wrong.
Okay.
How?
All right.
That's surprising.
Well
That's
done.
2 for 2 for Ramka.
Wait, did you expect him to go so far?
Well, with his inconsistent lines
Sure.
and the
Like,
big
really,
difference in gameplay from being a chaser or a leader, it's surprising to me so far. But then again, every single person he's gone up against has had a major skill issue. Well, maybe not
True.
skill issue. That's aggressive. Just, they've had issues with their runs, which have made
Right.
I understand what you're saying. Like Gray had that big spin out, right?
yeah.
And that and those spin outs really carry a lot of weight, right? Because you take a 0 for that run,
Right.
right? So that it's very hard to come back from taking a 0 on half the battle, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like you
Especially
take a
if the other
0.
driver's
The best
dialed
you
in.
can do is a 50, right? So if the other guy doesn't spin for his 2 runs,
It's hard to come back, you know.
All right, we got Home chooching along with Saya here. We've seen Home
I'm
a
placing
lot.
my bets now.
Oh, I'm gonna place my
Log
bets
off.
too.
I got mine locked in.
What's your
This is another
bet?
all-timer.
Wow, this is gonna be good.
Shrunkle, who do you got?
I got Saya.
I was gonna say Saya too. I was gonna say I love Home, but that car, I don't know. I don't like the way he uses the throttle. He doesn't seem settled with it.
It might just be the difference between Saya being on a wheel and Home potentially being on controller.
True.
It is what might do it for me. But
But-
I honestly don't want to judge based off that because
No.
then everyone on wheel is going to have
Exactly.
an immense lead.
But man,
Oh,
Home has
I
been
don't
there the
know,
whole
dude.
time.
I'm just keeping it I don't know. Maybe I ought to eat my words here.
Announcer's curse here.
Yeah, that was a bit weird there, Skinny. I saw that as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow,
Saya's
we'll
over
look
that
at
wall.
that again.
Very
Correction
nice.
from Staya there on the wall, but not enough
Oh,
to cause a
damn.
major issue.
I
was
wonder
good.
how much the door tap affected him.
Yeah.
Because that was a pretty
That's-
meaty door tap.
I mean, it doesn't seem like by much. Like his suspension, like the front's deformed only by 1.25, in the rear is only just by like 0.39.
I really thought they were gonna go there. Come on, come on.
They're going now. Big flick almost overextends there in the lead. Able to gather it back up. Really good job in the chase.
Keeping on him.
Beautiful transition.
Lost a little bit there.
Yeah,
Well, I
just
think-
that zone.
I think he tried to size up for the initiation. He had to give room. Oh, shallow
that-
Made all the
transition.
entry.
Was that considered a straight two back there from Saya?
I don't
Looked like
think
it.
I
I-
didn't see that actually. I have to
I
look
gotta
back. To
look
be
at it.
honest.
Well, if we're
Oh,
calling
yeah.
straights, that was straights on both of them. If we're calling straights,
Oh,
I don't
no.
know. That was
Hang on, let me go. Where was that straight at?
All right.
The one we just talked about?
I'm playing to it now.
So, the chase,
helps
there
you.
were two straights in the back half of the course from Saya. It looks like I
Yeah.
didn't really focus.
The
too
only thing
much
I
on-
saw in Homie's chase was he hit Saya, pushing Saya off a
Yeah.
little bit, but it didn't really.
There's a straight. That was a straight in right there as they come down the hill.
Yeah,
Towards the decel from Saya.
Well, I saw a straighten at the end here from Saya.
Yeah, there was also
Well,
a straight
if
there
you're
as
looking
well.
at mine, it's coming up.
Yeah,
Coming
right
down this
here,
hill.
right
there.
there,
Saya
right
just
there.
straightened. Yeah, I'll show you again. Right here. Bam, straighten.
yeah,
You break back in it.
right there.
Right
Yeah,
there.
that's
straight.
a loss of drift. Yeah.
His front wheels are straight. The car is straight. You can see him rip the E right there. Bam. Now he's back in it.
Yeah, that's enough for me.
And then
And
he
then
straightened.
coming-
Saya straightened again down
Straighten
here.
at the end as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see that one as well. I'm just curious.
Might I say
Right
that
here.
it's immensely impressive that we can be this harsh about their driving, not
Yeah.
because they didn't bin it,
That's right.
but because both
Yeah.
drivers did exceptionally well. That the littlest bit of
100%.
mistakes look
Yeah.
look like a sore thumb.
Well,
And
and
that's
not
not the
personal.
dog on either of them. They did amazing.
Just wait, when the runs are so perfect, you're judging people based on how much tire is out of the clip. that becomes a fun time.
Dude, I had one. I forget which comp it was at, but I had one battle where I was just like sitting in the lobby,
So
waiting for like 4 or 5
hey, homie,
minutes to
moving
get the
on, right?
verdict. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
definitely is moving on.
congratulations, homie.
I binned it. You know what? I did it. I did it to
We
Saya.
both said
I think
Saya.
I-
We both did it. That's
yeah,
our fault. We're
we
sorry.
both
So,
did.
as a content team, we apologize, Saya, for your loss.
that was definitely our fault.
Speed Hero makes a good point. He says it's more fun to watch these bigger runs. I mean, it is a much longer course, and when we're used to like the FD courses, which my music stopped again. What the heck? They're kind of just short blasts, right? There's nothing too long about them. But with this, you got to be locked in for a much longer time. It's not like, okay, you did the 3 turns well. It's okay, you did the 5 turns well, and you went up and down the hill. It's really a testament to multiple skills in the drift, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
this is definitely the longest course we've done with TLDC. I don't think it's very close. I like it personally.
It's good. It's a good track.
I think, and it kind of has it all. So it really encompasses, all the skills of a driver.
No engine sound.
This is a sweet livery. I was looking at this livery the other day.
There it is.
BSV and Coin here.
This is gonna be
A
a
few
good one
more
as well.
BXs. So thinking
I'm
back,
surprised we haven't seen a sunburst yet.
yeah, actually, that's a
I
good
noticed
point.
that earlier. I saw none in the lobby.
I saw one in practice.
I saw one in practice as well.
I didn't think he'd show up.
It's be a little shallow. Coin fills the zone though. Coin fills that one all right. Not the best.
Ooh, good control from
That was a
FCV
good
there.
fill.
On
I'm
FCV.
gonna contact on my screen there. Coin runs wide.
I think from
Could
the
be from the
contact.
contact though. Yeah, I think you're right.
Both drivers back in it.
Coin misses that one. Fills that one okay.
A little shallow.
I feel like there was slight
Yeah.
over rotation from Coin into that entry, which put VSV.
That was a
in
very
in a tight
fast
spot.
run. I know it's like high wheel
was.
space the whole way through.
It was, yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
see Coin missed both tires on that one part that you called. I saw him have at least one there.
Really? He had maybe like the corner of the bumper in it on my stream, but I have to look back and make sure that I didn't see it.
Gotta be honest, I forgot to record that one.
Sending drivers again.
It's okay. I clipped.
I have every single run recorded.
Good fill from VSV.
Big transition.
Ooh.
Wow.
Holy.
Yeah,
Holy
it was
cow.
tight.
Still on his door. Oh my goodness, these
VSV
transitions.
had a really good lead here.
Tires
So far.
off.
Look too soon.
Some corrections from VSV.
Point is making chasing look easy.
I always
Yeah.
forget how good
Yep.
Coin is, dude.
He's up in his business, dude.
I drive with Coin quite a bit. I don't know. Our beam times are synced, it seems.
Wow.
And Coin is a phenomenal driver.
They
Wow.
kept. They
They're
keep
still
going.
going.
There's got to be some extra bonus points from these guys.
I
That's how you know they had a good time.
I
Let's
want to watch
rewatch
it
the
back.
first
But
run.
off the back, I think that contact is going to come back to haunt VSV.
I
It
agree.
looks like VSV tapped him and it pushed Coin off.
Agree.
I agree.
That's what
So
I've
this
seen.
this is Coin's lead.
Great run from VSV though. Great job.
Dude, second half of that battle was killer.
Uh-huh.
Second run there.
That was good. Yeah, so VSV bobbles here as well.
Yeah.
Shirt's
Come
tucked
good
in
through that
livery.
zone,
What?
fine. Bumps him, pushes him wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just made him wash wide.
I'm going
Yep.
Coin.
Going Coin?
I'm
That's
going
one.
Coin off that
I'm
contact.
That's
going.
good.
Yeah.
All right, so let me go
All right, nice.
see who's going to be going next.
Side note, I'm going to switch up the music again. I'm going to play Shift Tab's playlist. So for all you Shift Tab fans, this one's for you. We share music accounts, and so I have all his music, and he has all mine.
Let's go. Are you doing DMCA free stuff?
Yeah.
Copyright free?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I was about to say if you're not doing copyright free stuff, I have some banger songs, but yeah, no.
Yep. Coin's livery is a reference to a real car. Oh, okay. Well, I saw shirts tucked in. That's just already a funny name, funny word.
Waiting for these guys to get in so I can.
Mm-hmm. Coin the
Coin's-
rage baiter. Yeah.
There's one.
All right, it looks like we're gonna have It's Fatty in the chase in his
There's two.
blue BX. I can't see. A BX there, very nice. And Born Defiance. We saw him in chat earlier.
Hey, I know that guy.
I know
Actually,
that
don't.
guy.
I know that guy.
I've judged with
Thanks
him
for getting the
before.
joke.
Some cool rims there. I think they're actually off-road rims. Just interesting.
Oh yeah, what?
Sometimes you want wheel weight. Maybe.
Oh my, those! Holy crap! Those wheels
Is
are
this our
giant.
first S14?
No,
I
we've
think
had another
so.
one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
PP.
PP.
PPs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit in repair. That's cool.
All right, we're off.
Whoa!
Big transition from Bourne there. Holy cow. Misses that zone entirely. Deep into the second
Ooh.
zone.
Two tires
Goes
out,
straight in.
That's my
Big
line.
straight. He's still in it though.
Shout out to
Keeping
Fatty.
party, I'll give him that.
You
Shout-
didn't quit?
Shout out to Fatty for letting him come back. You know, he could have easily just passed him and called it there, but dude, I want to keep chasing. I want to keep driving.
Yeah, excellent restraint from Fatty. I agree. I want to say Fatty's. Oh, other than that, Fatty's line has been essentially perfect up until this.
Yeah,
Up to that small straighten out area.
super well done.
Excellent.
Definitely
Drop from
advantage
Fatty.
Fatty into the next run.
I agree.
I will say one thing I'm
Very good.
noticing.
Fatty has my favorite looking car here.
A lot of these cars are
Who's that?
transitioning really well.
Fatties.
Dude, Fatty always makes a super clean build.
It's just simple.
Yeah.
It's nice.
These BXs are so light. They're transitioning side to side on the track so well. I think back to my Bastion and how it's just an absolute boat going down the hill at that last section, and to get it from side to side, I'm just seeing these guys make it look so easy.
It's a tank, yeah.
It really is.
This track is like usable though with heavy cars like that.
It's enjoyable. It's definitely fun.
I actually like the weight I liked is around 2,900 to 3,000 pounds for this track. A little bit of extra weight to settle my car down.
The ETK work so well. It's because they're right around there.
Yeah, for sure.
Gordon Defiance there had a lot of ground to make up, but he did make it up well.
Yeah, he got gapped at the beginning.
Did.
A slightly shallow line.
Putting down another textbook run, though.
That was
correction from Born.
Straight.
Well done.
Fatty could be outer a little bit more, but I think he just wants to play it safe here.
Yeah, why
I
wouldn't
think Fatty was just putting down a decent lead, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm going Fatty here.
I'm going.
I don't need to watch it.
Yeah.
Well done, Fatty.
Unanimously. All right. Up next, we already ran generic and still cold. We have Frida and Kiro. All right.
We call them Fritos.
It's those
Fritos.
blocks.
Shout out again to our drone pilot Scrunkles. Doing great.
That's still crazy. I can't believe it.
That is pretty cool, though.
In real time, yeah. I don't know. I picked it up pretty damn quick. I think faster than I think a lot of people.
It works so well.
Me too. That's also what I'm like amazed about.
Is this like a drone mod?
Yeah, so it's an FPV drone mod. Some Giga Chad out there made one just for Beam and applied a whole bunch of different sliders so that I can change like everything about the drone. And if you know what you're doing, if you know what each one of those things does, you can make a drone.
You should cue those events real quick, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should. Sorry, it was
my
yeah.
a good friend of mine does FPV drone stuff. Just as a hobby. I mean, nothing professional, but really cool, man. He gets really into it.
It's a lot of fun. It's so nerve-wracking when you're actually doing it.
As he's just like casually talking while doing it. All right.
From
Alfredo.
Yeah, for sure, from Alfredo there. You're right on his door.
So good to see I-Series in the competition. Really anything but a BX.
Love that color too.
Don't worry, Chad.
Like that color.
Chad, I'll get to your questions.
Hero kind of, I don't know, they kind of look like it's written, but it was a little desyncy. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like Fritos is shutting him out in some areas. But I don't know if that's
I
making Kira need to back off.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Oh, really just what's that chef kiss there on the end?
Yeah, but to that point, Hero just needs to give him the space to transition.
Exactly.
He's got to open that proximity up to let Alfredo transition, and then he's got to come back in, dude.
Right. Coins always got the best.
It looks like Kiro there. Like he kept on trying to catch up, and then when he caught up, he'd get a little too close and not let him transition as much.
Yeah, and it took him all that time to get close that he didn't have room to transition anymore.
Let's see how Alfredo does in the chase. Kira going pretty wide there, unnecessarily wide, pulling a huge angle. A little contact. That's gonna lead to some conversation.
What happened to Afro there?
Name changes every time.
And it threw him off.
Yeah, I just clipped it. I honestly
finished the run.
was looking at the lead.
He's
there.
going.
Almost. Imagine he just sends it on the wall. That would suck.
Yeah, he does need to
Didn't
complete.
give him room to transition.
Yeah, he just knocks his bumper off.
Yep, no room to transition. That's gonna be Kiro.
Yeah, what a turn of events.
Really? Nice job, Kiro.
While we
I will
switch
say that second run.
Well,
Sorry, go
Kiro.
ahead.
Yeah, yes, sir.
No, I
Also,
wanna.
I was gonna come in here and say it was
wait.
Alfredo. It's like,
I wanna watch that again real quick. Sorry.
Watch what? The spin?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, 100%. That's why I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, just wanna see what happens.
So K Bergen,
Looked like he just caught his bumper.
what music
Yeah,
do they
Afro
use?
didn't give him room to transition.
They use Epidemic. Trito S.
Yeah, so they come down the hill. Kiro kind of misses
back
that zone a
off.
bit, but you can see Afro just doesn't fall off the. Right, he's staying at the same proximity. He never
Cool.
comes off. and then just bam,
That's
got
weird.
him.
That's weird. Cause
Really? I think it's on the chase. No.
well, no, like look at
Yeah.
my screen though. Like I'm just from my perspective.
Oh, there. Okay.
So he's coming through, and then look at his procs.
Okay.
So Horny's already giving him room to transition and him to let off. Bam.
Well, he just didn't back off enough.
Yeah, he didn't.
That's
he
a
didn't
long
come off.
car, you know.
Yeah.
Look how long that car is.
100%.
That thing swings around.
He just
Yeah,
clips him,
you can
but
see it.
normally that would work. But I
Yeah.
wonder if he doesn't have like a tube front end or something.
He was. I
Yeah,
mean.
he does.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, so
Yeah,
I heard one
Hero,
call
man.
for Hero.
I'm going Kiro.
Okay. All right. That's all we need.
That's all we need.
That was weird though.
Yeah,
Like,
it
you
was
know what I
strange.
mean?
I
It
know
was
what
a
you're
bit
saying.
peculiar. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, but I mean, it's on the chase driver to give lead transition space. You know,
Oh yeah, exactly.
you get
I
caught in
agree.
transition. That's all she wrote.
It was. I think what it came
Oh,
down
we got
to
the
is
first
just.
ETK series.
I saw
It
Batman
is-
ripping that thing earlier. That thing goes.
On BX
I
alert.
think it was just an awkward transition. That's why it made it look so weird.
Oh, he's got the pro suspension in the back of it too. That's just
Yeah.
sick.
That thing
build, dude.
drives really weird.
It does
It's a-
drive weird. I found
Yeah.
it took all the side bite that I like in the K series and deleted it.
Yeah. Because I can drive
Which
the
I didn't
stock
like.
one, no
All right,
problem.
here we
but
go.
The custom body.
Oh, we turned
Yeah,
off the
agreed.
front cam. Let's turn that back on. There you go. That's the proper view. Here's their contrast for what these look like. Batman doing a great job in the lead.
I've been filling that zone nicely. Fills that one well too. Fills another good one. I think I saw a bobble from PP back
Oh,
there.
he's just filling all the zones.
Slightly lower line there.
Batman really filling the zones well so far. I've seen a few corrections from PP here. Filled that one halfway. It's all right. Big fill there.
And a little more contact.
Contact.
That was a textbook lead, I have to say.
That was a really solid lead. I think that I'm going to give a slight advantage to Batman here.
I agree.
I mean, nothing PP can't come back from, but definitely advantage to Batman coming
Yeah.
into this next run.
Okay. They did reset.
No,
I don't know if anyone else saw
Bad
it, but the
didn't.
Both
bumper
did,
was
yeah.
in long.
Did he? Oh.
we're getting some questions too. Where are these tubed chassis coming from? Which mods are these?
The K series is from the Russian server, I believe.
Okay.
And then
Yes, it is.
the other one is Japan Cat, or he has another name. Also
Yeah,
part of the Russian server, I believe.
I don't know
There you
Japan
go.
Cats, but he did make the BX. This S14 is by Swerve though.
That's Swerve, yeah.
Ooh, contact there.
Contact.
From Batman just didn't give him the space.
I think Long slowed up too much because I feel like Batman had good momentum coming into that.
We
corner, but-
gotta watch it back and see.
Oh.
Oh, big straighten out of Batman.
What happened there?
I don't know, but we'll
His
definitely want to
tires
see that
popped.
again.
Is it?
His front left tires pop.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, it is.
Impressive that he got it across the line then. I mean, when you have a tire going drifting
Okay,
like
hang
this.
on.
There's another one.
I want to see
Oh,
that big
good luck,
straight
guys.
in there.
Liberation time.
Did the
Oh,
tire? Did the tire pop?
He popped
Sorry?
his tire when he hit him. Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll just have to see what.
Yeah, right
he's gonna
here is
call
where
for
it
that.
popped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do
that's-
want to be clear. There is a decel zone there in between those two, right there. in
Yeah,
between those
agree.
two
So I
zones.
think that oof, this becomes tough now. But then you come down the hill. I mean,
No,
he
he
starts
just-
getting gapped, and then right, not there. Here
And
he just straightens
you guys
out.
Might be, you guys might be looking at it one more
He-
time. Or...
He's straightened due to the tire being popped. Can we
Due to the
reverse
tire-
to that? Can we reverse back to a little bit before he hits contact? I just want to see how slow PP.
Oh
sells
yeah,
in
that's a
that
good.
zone.
That's
He
a good
doesn't even
point to
hit the
bring up.
brakes.
I think
PP
Yeah, you
doesn't
can
even-
look at his.
No.
I mean, I think that
It was
on
honestly-
throttle, but I mean,
that
it
was fine. I
still
mean, he was
fluid.
he came
He was
didn't even
picking up
get on the
throttle
brakes.
with the
He was
zone.
back
I think
on
that's
throttle. Yeah.
that might have to do with that car. What we were talking about the side bike.
Yeah, dude,
Straight
that
into
K
it.
series just really struggles with
Because I've done that in that car.
Well, so did you guys see the straighten on PP on his chase?
I did
gotta
see
go
that
look.
as well. Yeah, that was.
I think
why
this
I'm
is a
curious.
doubles.
You guys might be going again.
Where was
I
this?
don't.
Where was this straighten?
It will be
At
towards
the
the end of
last-
the run.
Last 3 corners. Within the last 3 corners.
On my end, he got. he
Oh
didn't
yeah,
give
you
it
hit the
enough
rear
room.
bumper.
Yeah, and it locked his tire out. So really, they almost had similar incidents.
Yeah.
They had
I
similar
would-
incidents, and I think that Badman had a better lead.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. I see how you're framing it.
Yeah.
Normally, you would have to judge it as like a both had a 0. you know
Both
what I
had
mean?
a
So
0.
if you want to go lead for lead, you can. That's your guys'
Yeah.
call.
I think both 0.
I'm gonna go both
it.
0.
I think we go. Yeah, that's a good
So
point.
you're sending
0
them
for
one more
0.
time? All right.
Run them back.
Because
Yeah, line 'em up.
your run could be flawless regardless, but if you guys both 0, you know
I
what
think
I mean?
no, that's a really good point. That's sold me for sure. It should go 0-0 for sure.
Hey, have a good
Bring
one,
it
Born
into
Defiance.
0.
Thanks for
That's
stopping by.
That's the way she goes.
Whoops.
Yeah, honestly, the way that I like this new K series set up is I like the suspension they made in the front and the stock K series suspension in the back.
Mm-hmm.
A little shallow
He
right
missed that
there.
first song completely. Yeah,
Sorry, chat.
Super
I'm
shallow in the
losing
second
service
zone.
here.
I've been putting down another good lead though. Shallow. in
Are we
that
gonna have
one.
them redo the entire 2 runs or just one?
Yeah,
Oh, gotcha.
Run.
they're doing an OMT here.
He does it again.
Ooh.
They give him enough room. That's gonna be 0 for PP for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that's a 0 too.
Yeah, so big advantage to Badman here.
All he has to do is finish. That's it.
Can he hold it together?
Yeah, but if Badman lays down, I think personally, knowing Badman, I think he learns his lesson.
I think
And
so.
I think he runs
Yeah.
a super conservative chase here.
But is
Yeah.
the car gonna work with him? We know how that thing is.
Yeah, I think Badman's a good enough driver to
I
learn
would
his
hope. I
lesson.
think so. He's been driving that thing for a while.
Compensate. Why is it sitting so
Yeah.
far back?
Trying to get that good
Let's
run
see,
up.
let's see what they do.
Whoa, so aggressive, Batman.
Big
Play it
surge
easy.
there.
Play it easy.
Settle. There you go. That's good proximity.
These guys love their weird.
Oh, big.
Oh.
That's the side bite issue
Yeah,
that
I
we were
think that was
talking
a
about.
decent
It's so
one.
unpredictable. I swear it's kind of
I feel like long side bite is way too strong, and just that contrast is too
Could
too
be,
much.
Yeah.
Because it feels like long
whoa.
slows down so. A good save from Badman there.
But he
What is it?
finishes a run.
Nice
So
man.
Good job.
there he
Is that
goes.
Nice job, Bad.
I'm going.
Wait.
Straight where?
Oh,
Straight where?
recorded table. Do you have like the last
All right.
the intersection?
I
right before
have
the finish
both.
line?
I have all of both runs.
Yeah, very last, right here. Watch Bad when he goes to transition right here.
No, that's
Dun,
I
dun,
think it's a
dun.
slow transition, but
No,
I don't
I
think
think
that's
that was
straight.
I wish I recorded that because it looked more of a straight from top down view.
Yeah.
But
What's yours look
Yeah.
like, Motive? What's your
let me
clip
see.
look like? Let's get different views here. We'll see if that's interesting.
I think it's obvious. I guess you guys are probably calling it 0 on PP's chase, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, we're
Okay.
I don't know
but
what that was.
but
It
if
looks like he's
Batman-
still in throttle.
Badman
so...
straightens. That's another 0. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jeez, what? Hold on.
You-
I know what you're
Can
saying.
you OMT twice? Is that an option?
Yeah. So
Maybe a
normally,
sudden death.
Normally, no. Normally, most events would do after 2 one more times. The leading qualifier would advance, but without qualifying, we'd probably just have to run another one.
That's
OT,
fine.
can you share your screen real quick?
Am I not? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because like
I'm like clicking through it. Like
you kind of saw what I was thinking there, right?
I see what you're talking
You
about.
want to take a break?
While they're deliberating, sure, but
How are you guys doing?
Are we doing good?
I'm good. My fingers are getting sore, but other than that,
Dude, I'm trying to fly through this thing.
Oh,
I'm
it's-
good.
Today.
Honestly, I just need more time. I need more time
Yeah.
with doing this.
Well, it's the double-edged sword of a 32 bracket. This is going to be a long one.
I
Just a
don't think I
lazy
have.
art.
I don't have enough evidence to say that was 100% a straight.
Yeah,
I agree.
We're shallow.
It's very close, but
And I don't think it's enough to take away from
Okay.
PP0, to be honest.
So you guys are going
because
with
look, there's a
Batman
weird
moving on?
PP
On
has
bad
a
for
weird
sure.
transition right there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's so unpredictable right now with the server.
Okay, all right. So
Agreed.
Batman moving on. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
Good.
it's a shame. It's a shame Long didn't drift like this when he was.
Yeah. We got one more.
When
the
bracket
pressure's
of round
off.
2, and then we're in the
Oh, losing it there.
Grade 8?
grade 8.
Grade 8.
Yeah,
Wait, one more.
usually-
Oh, wait, sorry, go ahead.
Long's a very good driver.
Oh, it'll be Kid Fresh leading you, Raceless.
Ooh, okay,
If
so
you're ready, you can go ahead and spawn your car.
yes, sir, yes, sir.
Here we
Kid
go.
Fresh, I can't remember.
Beat me up, Scotty.
All right, let me turn the Scrunkle cam on.
And,
That was good.
okay.
Oh, let me find my UI.
I'll need to cue you guys in. So if you
Yeah,
if you don't want the jitteriness.
Oh, well, give me a second. I want to be a little careful of showing my car mods because I don't want to give anything
makes sense.
away.
Yeah. You wouldn't want that to happen.
Okay, so for this one, oh, this car. Okay, I remember Kid. Okay, there's a chance this is my last
Washed.
drive here. So
Yeah.
let me turn on the real Formula Drift music and get hyped for this one. Okay,
Just remember, I'm always watching.
I'm cued in. Yeah, thanks. Have you in my ear. Well, I can't believe you did that. Why are you drifting so bad?
He's gonna do it.
It's good. It forced me to breathe.
Miss input. Calm down.
All right, and our 2J Bastion, I guess. Okay, he is leading. We pulled up to the line here.
This is probably where you're gonna struggle the most.
Ready,
All you
Raceless?
need-
Yep.
Okay, all right.
What do you mean where I'm going to struggle the most? The starting line or just in general?
Yeah, pulling up. You're gonna you can't find the pedals. No, chasing.
Yeah.
Like, chasing is not your strongest suit. You just gotta stay close to him, but not too close. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thanks.
Maybe I should shut up. give you some time.
No, that was just entry speeds were mismatched there. I pulled the e-brake. The e-brake said, you said now? You wanted it now?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bud.
There it is.
I'm
there it
focusing
is.
so much on your driving. I'm not flying the goddamn drone.
This is the worst line ever.
Okay, it's okay.
So
It's okay.
bad.
It's okay. Bring it back. It's gonna be fine.
Get
You
that
got
door.
him when you're
Get that
leading.
door. Perfectly timed.
Sniff him.
There it is.
You
Oh.
didn't spin before the checkered line.
Good
so I
job,
think
kid. Yeah, no.
It works out.
Yeah, just a failure to launch. Something about, you know what it is I spawn, I don't know if it's just me, I don't want to give excuses too much, but every time I pull the e-brake for the first time, it never works. It's always the second time. So I don't know if it's because I don't have
There's-
brake heats, spawned in or what, but
Clutch kick it, dude. Don't ever pull the e-brake. E-brake is your worst enemy.
it surely is today. Put a heater down. Here we go. Okay,
Wait, that was on him. That was on him.
Yeah.
That wasn't you.
that's true. Hopefully the judges see that way.
Ooh, great line. Great line.
Don't go too deep.
Nice save.
I think second gear is my friend.
Oh boy. Oh buddy. Oh buddy. This is gonna be close.
Oh gosh, that was independent for sure. Yeah, so the judges are gonna have to decide when was the run over. That's gonna be the saving grace.
They're calling a reset on that last run right there.
Can I repair my car too?
Or something. Yes. Go ahead, repair your car.
Cool.
Just line it back up on the second end.
Dude, you still in it?
All right. This is the last one probably.
They didn't immediately say you're out. Oh.
All right, chat. Here we go. Might be the last time you see the 2J Bastion. Let's enjoy it. Our final voyage.
Oh my god.
Totally missed that zone.
Insane.
I love it.
You're okay. Steady.
Can't hear my engine.
All right.
Oh, that felt good.
Awesome. Beautiful.
Hey, at least we're ending on a high note, huh?
You're doing good. Both of you missed that section. It's okay. Yeah, keep it. Attaboy. Nice. A little bit of contact from him at the end, but it wasn't your fault. Excellent job leading.
You're good. You're a good coach.
I'm trying. let me coach and fly a drone at the same time.
Okay, yeah, well that's the end of that, right? Is my steering broken? Oh, it is. I have no front steering.
Oh.
I don't know when that broke.
I'm so curious how they're gonna chalk that up.
I don't think I got it. Go ahead.
I think he's got it. But but you did exceptionally well on chasing, so I don't know if they're gonna give that to you or not.
Well, I mean, it was really that light off. I pulled the e-brake, it didn't happen. If it wasn't for that, I'd feel a lot better about the whole experience. It's a bummer because Kid Fresh's car was actually, I think we're pretty well matched. So yeah, man versus game.
It might not help that Kid Fresh was a little warmer than you. I feel like.
Yeah, maybe.
Because as soon as you warmed up, you did just fine.
True. That's true. And that's the hard part about Formula Drift. We talked about it. You get so cold, especially with what you and I do. Is we're kind of doing some other things, and
you're not really focusing on the drive.
We're just watching, and I've been eating Slim Jims and candy. You know what I mean? Jims? Yeah. Well, they're not really Slim Jims. They're kind of, what are these? They're turkey sticks. Snack sticks.
Dude,
turkey
sticks actually slap so much. They're so good.
I'm just so used to Slim
prefer
Jims.
Turkey over beef.
I'll say that. Yeah, I agree with that.
It's a different flavor profile.
You say these are handcrafted. What does that mean? What's a handcrafted turkey stick? What kind of job is that? What? Packing it yourself? Oh man, but man versus game says the drone makes me feel drunk. That's awesome.
Yeah, let me just.
They're really.
There you go. There you go.
About it. Oh gosh. Trying to get this thing turned. You can see my wheels are a little pigeon-toed.
They're deliberating for a long time.
That's a good sign.
That is a good sign.
We might have a chance.
That's like when I made it to finals. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Wait, what? Oh, that's right. Your race. That's right. Whew. I would love to go again. I will put this on the door and stay there.
If they make you rerun, that's gonna be crazy.
You know what I really needed to do is just understand turn one is this car is I'm not good at it. I haven't nailed it, and just accept the gap and work it back later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where I get too aggressive in the very beginning, and I blow it up at the So if I were to go again, that's what I would do better is just focus on letting just get through the first zone. Don't worry about it. Focus on the driving for the rest of it.
Good thought.
And
The only way I could see it, maybe you being able to stick on his door, is if you clutch kick it and really whip it in there.
yeah, but at that point too, I'm so like in a different headspace to I'm frazzled. Right. You know, I'm faster than I normally am. That's risky. It's very risky to do that. But the other thing too,
he also has to deal with that same problem.
Yeah,
he's got to make up that space, just like you.
Being in a low gear and just putting it on the chip really helped a lot, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, yeah, it probably helped a lot with decel. Hey, you were able to get more rotation when you're in that higher gear. Your engine has less torque over the wheels.
Well, and you're just like, your pace is so fast. If I'm in third, I am a little bit quicker. But now, you know, I'm trying to decel the car when it doesn't really want to decel and things like that. Oh, I'm just not sure there's a door on the other side of the garage there. I was like, oh!
a lot of these, I'm not even sure. Just gotta figure it out. I think that's where you're getting him on the
Slam said, is that race? Is that official race control? One more time. Okay. All right, chat. We're still in this.
Let's go. You're still in this. You're still in it.
All right.
Remember your training, son.
Remember training. I'm gonna blow
Remember where you came from. Okay, okay. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, big straighten out. It's okay. Bring it back. Bring it back. Let's bank on the idea that he's going to make a mistake later on. Nice, good hold. Great hold, great line. Here's his wing. Woo! That was nice.
It felt like there's a lot of sloppy parts. Man, it's nice having you in the comms though. When we reboot Formula Drift RP, I think we really need to focus on having teams using the team speak that we're getting set up and just having a spotter there.
Oh yeah, for
that
sure.
spotter is nice.
It definitely helps fill that head space, I think.
Yep. You're saying focusing on line, that helped a lot, so that's good.
All you. Good hold, good hold. Oh yeah, draw it out, draw it out. Perfect. Excellent, you hit that zone, he didn't. Perfect. Keep it in there, good speed, good speed. Now do you hit that box, that's okay. You hit it, he didn't. Excellent. Oh, he straightened out. He straightened out. That was on him. Oh, good save. Good save.
Oh. You saw that spin?
I did, yeah. I saw it coming. I was like, oh no.
Oh man.
Oh, no. You kept it.
That was
excellent,
good.
dude. You're gonna have you guys rerun it again.
Oh.
100%. Because he straightened out at the end there.
Oh gosh.
They're gonna make you rerun it.
I'm shaking. It's I thought it'd get better. Woo. You know what? That lead, that first corner lead, that initiation felt so good. I was like, I'm sending it.
It was very clean.
We're spinning the whole way. We did a Denofa there, just rolling burnout the best we could. Whew. This car has taught me to clutch kick, for sure.
Yep. Absolutely.
It's a great run. It was just honestly down to the straight.
Yeah.
The straighten on your chase.
Mine or his?
What got you?
Both of them straightened up.
My spotter's doing an official whatever he has to do. Just kidding.
On the initiation. If you want to contest, I can have the clip. We can
I'm
talk
contesting.
about it.
All right, sure. Why not? Why not?
No, that's fine.
That's well within your rights to do. Here, let me share my screen and we'll talk about it. No, this is good.
First official comp.
Exercise your rights for sure. No, you're more than welcome to.
My lawyer Scrunkles will be at your office to watch the clip.
I have to put it down.
Okay, so we're talking about right here.
Hold on,
so
hold on,
Kid
hold on,
Fresh.
hold on.
Tune in. Let me know when you're ready.
Hold on, let me get my let's get the chat to watch this too. Hold on, let me switch chat.
No pressure, guys. No pressure.
No, this would be good for them, you know.
Okay, I'm watching.
Okay.
Okay, here. So Kid Fresh in lead here, Raceless in chase.
Yep.
So initiation line here, right? So this is where where the party starts.
Yep.
And that's right here where the party stops.
So right there. Yep. So Raceless straight in.
Yep.
So what I'm okay. So that's one.
Oh yeah.
All right, while
So
these drivers are spawning in, are you guys ready?
We had a protest.
We have a protest that we're discussing right now.
So purely for educational purposes in this race.
Where are you saying that Kid Fresh also straightened?
In his chase.
On Kid Fresh's chase, the second, either very last turn or second to last turn. Kid Fresh.
This is also a really cool clip thing that you got here. This is awesome.
You through here, or
Yep. Oh, he held it. Okay. On my screen, it looked like a full-on straight, but
it looks
close.
like I will give you.
Yeah, I never saw a straight.
We've been having problems with that corner all night.
Oh yeah.
So
well, it's such a weird trajectory.
Yeah,
Going
dude.
from that
Held it.
clipping point.
He held it.
It's an
He
awkward
did.
corner,
Well done.
and I do agree. This is close.
Right there. The moment of
Almost.
But he still has angle.
He
There it
still
is.
has some angle.
Wheels are still
He
turned.
still has angle. Now he's gaining angle. I don't.
GG's.
Excellent job.
But
Excellent job holding it. Yeah, it could have been
But,
just like the slightest bit of desync on my end, which
that's all
which made it look like he straightened. But it looks like he held it pretty good.
I too also have a secondary clip if you like.
Me too. I have a third.
Yeah, I've been doing every run because sometimes we do. People see different things on their
This guy
screens.
was having some PC issues. He's just gonna do like a practice lap to make sure he's good.
Yeah, dude. I'm also having PC issues on every battle I have from now on.
Oh, also, I had PC issues. We're getting the Scrunkle Cam back up.
Like his PC's running fine to me.
I normally wouldn't allow it. Just
Cut him halfway through his run.
No excuse.
It looked like he bricked his computer here, boys.
Wait, really though?
Yeah, actually, the next time I'm having a bad run, I'm just gonna kick the power strip that's under my desk.
I told home to take it as well, just to even it out.
Like I'm just gonna, it's literally the switch is on the floor. I'll just go step on it.
Click.
Great.
Done.
That's too funny. Okay, let's get the Scrunkle Cam back up. That was a really good run. Shout out to what's it, Kicks there, I think. That was phenomenal drifting.
Excellent job.
I wish
he very well could have straightened that out and lost it, which would definitely have made that verdict change. But no, he
That
did
was a
great.
very, very
awesome job
close
holding
call.
it.
Yeah, for sure. That
On
was
a good note, though, as well, from Raceless, you had an amazing lead on your last run.
Oh,
You
yeah,
did.
that
Your
was
lead-
good.
Absolutely.
We did talk about that. You had an exceptional lead, and
it
it
felt so good.
I think it hit all but
to
2
call.
zones. Pretty sure all but 2 zones.
Well, I finally got the initiation right. I figured out step 1. Hey, Devin, have a
Was
good
it
one.
just-
We'll talk tomorrow.
Was it just like your car fighting you?
A little bit, yeah. I'm not used to this power weight ratio and everything. But
Lack of weight ratio.
yeah, lack of power to weight ratio on my end. But yeah, I think the hard part is I need a lot of speed to get going. I gotta get a lot of momentum, right, to get going into that corner. At least with the way it's my car's set up and how I drive. If I get all the momentum I want, then I'm off into the tree stumps. We see that a lot with a lot of drivers. So it's just tricky managing that. And so I tried to do some e-brake pulls. That was not the case. That was not the play for sure. That causes a straighten. Found that out twice. But yeah, here we go on to our next drive. Next drivers here. Romka and Home, or Homie, as some people call him.
I'm right up on him. Right in the first. Got him.
Been like a solid battle so far.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Chase could be a bit more aggressive.
Yeah, for sure. And he runs a little shallow through that zone.
Oh,
I thought
close
that
by
a little bit.
Homie.
Lead didn't quite fill that zone.
Homie is getting gapped here. He will have
It's so scary when you hear that engine like bog down. To me, it's just like, okay, clutch kick. Do I not clutch kick? Is it gonna tie?
That took a little bit. Homie was basically ripping the engine out of Roman's car so he could hear.
That's hilarious,
Yeah, I have to
actually.
do that sometimes as well. Like,
The thing
hold up a
is
second.
loud. That's pretty funny.
Okay, so I don't think Romka made any.
He doesn't have an oil
like,
pan.
Who needs that?
Romka didn't make
All new
any
mediums.
errors
I think he
here,
had
so
to go to
I
the
think-
bathroom, but I'll judge the second half. Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know if he changed gears during that.
I have no idea. It sounded like a CVT.
He's in the pocket, a little shallow, pretty shallow.
Yeah,
Weird.
definitely sacrificing for proximity.
What
Oh,
is-
Huge
man.
cut.
Oh, man.
Oh, oh.
What in
There it is.
Oh, he hits
There
him
it
too.
is. Now he's getting offensive.
Oh, man. That's going to be
Falling
all
apart.
she wrote.
Getting
That's
combative.
all she wrote right there.
Yeah, I can pretty.
Bros,
Yeah,
bros,
that's a lot of finish.
pass the controller to someone else.
You pass it to little bro, dude.
Oh, man. That was deep in the lead.
Mom said Jimmy
Okay,
had
it's
to
your turn.
have a turn.
Just to confirm, home moving on. We all good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. He just really gripped up us all. I mean, you guys tearing this guy apart. I remember when I had too gripped up of a car.
His
You
monitor
know?
turned off. Come on.
He's got to hit the switch next time.
What happens when you spawn in a car that's too loud, huh? Just get the roast of your life. Too good.
We got the
I
man of
think
the fob
I think
over
the
here.
issue was Romka just had too gripped up of a car. He couldn't chase.
Yeah.
K-Bergen says racist learning the art of racing driver excuses. No, I'm the art of excuses. I have a reason for every time it's not optimal. That's called being a perfectionist. That's self-aware.
Ooh, this is
I'm just
gonna be
self-aware.
interesting. Still cold and coin.
90% of the time, you can just blame it on BeamNG itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys didn't see the DC?
Hum's name was Lahama Bob, and it literally means the man with the hat, but he typoed it.
That's funny. But yeah, this is gonna be a good battle.
Because what's fob supposed to be? Is it like cut off?
Hat. No, fob is supposed to be Bob.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Lahama Fob.
Coin and
Yeah,
Fatty.
man with
It's
the
a
hat.
Lahama
That
Bob.
makes sense.
All right,
It's
sending
French.
drivers.
Yeah, it's French.
Oh.
Okay, Chase can
This is
jump a
gonna be
little
an
bit.
all-timer right here.
Nice initiation.
Shallow from Fatty. Coin looked good though.
Oh, he just.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Little door tap, if maybe couldn't tell.
I
It
didn't
was
see
close
any
though.
contact.
Oh,
Fatty's a bit surgy right now, to be honest. He surges in and falls off. Like
that
he
might
just
have
did it
almost
again.
right there.
I don't know if it was
Yeah,
fully
That might have
straight.
been Coin's fault.
I don't know. I mean, we got to look at his coin
Coin
surgery.
misses that zone.
Seems like
misses-
coin is off throttle
misses on that
mid zone every zone. I don't know if we're really judging off engine noise, but it's definitely I don't know,
What's a factor?
indicative.
I totally see why FT uses those G-force things.
Oh,
Oh, do you hear the dink every time I hit it?
It sounds nice. I like it. It's
Yeah.
a reward after a clean run.
Yeah, dude.
Doing comp drifting in this simulation, it really shows a lot of things of why FD does what they do.
Yeah.
All right, both are equal line there. Very nice in the chase. A little deep in the lead.
Ooh, big contact there. Not big, but some contact. Didn't really upset either car though.
Yeah.
Drive
Shallow by
through here.
Coin to keep up. Oh,
That was tough.
Coin almost parked it. He might have ran out
I know that
Nice.
that almost strained by Fatty seems almost canceled by Coin's almost strained, but Coin's been cutting a lot of the track.
too.
Contact to the wall from Fatty.
Yeah.
I didn't like Coin's lead was all over the place.
I want to go look at Fatty's. I'm gonna go look at Fatty's straighten and chase.
Fatty might take it.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Denny in the
Thanks.
chat,
Oh,
shoelaces.
Well, if they both straightened in both their runs, it's a 0-0, and we got to go back.
But I didn't. Where was the straight?
I want
It
to
is
let you
straight
guys. Not that I'm a judge, but I saw a major slowdown by Coin
Hey,
coming up.
Hey.
Like what?
I'm not a judge, but okay.
Let me tell you the judge real quick.
This is the
playing,
FD
sorry.
So
chat
you
all
should
over
be
the
slowing
place.
right here, but Coin goes way off and slows right
Yeah.
there.
Coin's got to get back on. That's,
No,
Yeah.
Coin needs to be back on throttle. Like
Yeah.
a lot
It-
faster.
here, he
causes
should be
like
on
right
throttle
there.
again.
Patty tapped him and almost came out of drift because of that, but I don't
Yeah,
think
see,
that's the
Coin-
case.
100% Coin
offline.
needs to be
Yeah.
on throttle right now,
Yes.
and also
Yeah.
online. Right, dude, barely. Okay, he's still not on throttle yet.
That's
like
not
hard
the
throttle.
right
Oh, we're going again?
In
then
my
you hit.
opinion, Fatty kind of saved him.
I think Coin was parking it if Fatty didn't bump it. To be honest,
But how did you guys view the other battle?
Oh, Coin's chase was over.
I'm gonna watch that back.
Solid first turn.
Making it look easy. Oh, little contact. Oh, we shouldn't have said anything. Driver was unscathed. Uh-oh.
Oh, spin out from Coin.
That's going to be frustrating. I'm sure he's frustrated with that.
Yeah, I
He was
think I'm
solid
going Fatty
there.
here.
Right there.
Like,
This
that's
not the
this
right
is a bit
line.
Yeah.
egregious to me, and this is the decider for me. It's
That's
the
a
line
huge
is
tire
here.
line.
He's
Yeah.
two
That's
tires
what I
out on the
thought.
wrong side of the track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Right.
does it
No,
for
that's
me.
not
That's
an
gonna be
attempt
Fatty
to
for me.
chase. Yeah,
I'm hearing one Fatty. Do we got two Fatties?
we got 3.
Yeah.
Three Fatty.
All right.
That would have been a hard one if it wasn't for that inner.
Yeah, him going way too, him treating this outer like an inner is what sent me over the top, to be honest.
Yeah.
Good job. Well
When
done.
he jumps it.
I lost all train of thought. I just saw a car go flying.
Very good.
Bracket, holes and brackets. Are we
Okay, I gotta run to the
actually
washroom for a sec. Wait, wait.
The washroom.
Still Cold, Kiro, Badman, and Kid Fresh in round 3, and then it's up to the semifinals.
Very nice.
This stream has been sponsored to you by BX Racing.
Oh, my game froze.
It's okay, guys. I got
Yeah.
this.
Yep. All right. So, point off there. Point off there. Just kidding.
Yep. Yep. Terrible line. What do these guys do? You guys amateurs? What is this?
You're supposed to be able to
Come
open
on.
his door, not have walk between his door. Uh oh, that was an inside line though by Danny. We'll take off
Yeah.
point there. Still, that might have been 2 wheels off. I
Ooh,
don't
did
know.
Danny just straighten?
I don't think I saw a straight.
Wait, Danny? I'm seeing Kira. And
Hero? Oh,
Stickle.
is that Hero? I don't know, dude. There's 40 names on the car.
Oh, right. Wait, I thought it was Danny too. They both drive. Yard sale.
I am going to say massive faults by Kira there. Multiple hits.
Yeah,
into
I don't know.
Hard place.
What? I have no clue what happened at the beginning of that run. Anything of note
Me
while my game was
neither.
frozen?
Yeah. I'm not too
looked
sure
okay?
either.
Question mark?
Yeah, I mean that Kira at the end there is gonna. I mean,
Damn, it's
Kira's
already
taking a 0 for that run.
Yeah.
It's already 11 o'clock.
Well done, drivers. That's all I gotta say.
Better than I can do.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy that for the amount of people that don't think beam is good for drinking,
Yeah. It's fun.
how good this is.
It's crazy to think that the devs were saying that multiplayer would never happen in BeamNG.
Yeah, and look how good it is.
I mean, it's got its issues, but it's not that bad.
We put up
We're
with
off
it.
to a good start. Running a little bit shallow.
Look how worthwhile it is.
Guys, we have a weird desync.
I think that was really desyncy on my
That
screen.
looked whack on my screen.
I really like Stone Cold's BX. He might be one of my favorite cars on grid.
Kiro does have 175.
Oof.
That is the trickiest part with the Beam MPs. I get scared to get close to the 170 ping guys, you know?
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
I think that looked
Should we rerun the last run?
I didn't see
thought it looked okay.
on my end.
No.
Look fine.
I saw a big desync.
I saw a small tap, but it looked like Kira was able to come back from it.
Yeah.
I don't think that was
okay.
desync. I think So Cold just barely caught his bumper, but they kept it.
I
in
agree.
drift, you know.
There wasn't any damage
Yeah.
to his bumper
That.
from the looks of it.
Right there.
There's no
Yeah.
damage on my end.
But his car
Yeah.
doesn't travel naturally. I don't know. That looks really weird.
I would say still cold hit
Yeah.
in transition.
Yeah.
Kiro had 2 pretty much 0 points last run, so
Yeah.
I believe still cold would be.
Hero's
moving
car
forward.
was kind of struggling to stay behind him. Honestly,
Yeah.
he was almost falling out of boost and straightening a lot.
It was the whole mentality of like getting gapped. So he had
Yeah.
the whole mental of just trying to keep up, and he over pushed his driving and the
I
car.
think So Cold does a good job through here mimicking. Lead missed that zone a little bit, just barely touching it. They didn't really zero because of that, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Chase definitely caused contact, but
They
that
still
was how I
got-
see it.
Street OS has free
Alright,
tires,
so,
so that's pretty funny.
Am I hearing one still cold?
For me, I think so,
Okay.
but
Okay, alright.
I mean it's 2 for 1, but preferably OMT. But I mean just 2 for 1, it's still cold for me. I'm gonna say still
Okay,
cold.
alright. Jerk?
I don't know. Yeah, come back to me.
Alright, Motive?
I didn't see the first run, to be honest.
Okay.
Oh, you want me
Which
to?
whose lead? I have it open. right
Honorary
now.
judges say
Oh,
still
you
cold. Actually, I don't know what Scrunkle says, but
Second, I think it would go to still cold. I think Kira made too many mistakes in that first run. I think there were some mistakes that happened from still cold in his chase, but I don't think it was to the severity of the first one. So I'd say if anyone was to go on, regardless if it was a zero
that's
or
a
not,
Straighten, isn't it?
Yeah.
it would probably be still cold.
That's what you guys were talking about, that contact, but Kiro did the same thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
it
I'll go
took,
still cold.
It took
Yeah,
still
I'm gonna
cold
go
out
still
in the
cold
first
as
race.
well.
Yeah.
Taylor, work on the chat. I don't. What's the name of this map?
That's a great
We
question.
don't really
Let me find
know.
out.
We just brought 40 of the best drifters around and set them loose on it.
Summit Crest Motorsport Pro.
There you go.
Summit Crest Motorsports Park.
How fun would this be with GT250 cars?
I don't know about that.
Maybe like spec 150. If you were to do
That'd be fun.
Corvettes.
I'd be down for a spec
That'd be
150.
super cool.
I want to see the FD cars here. 1200
Oh, yeah.
horsepower. A little hairpin. No, this has really gotten. This gave me back the bug for drifting. I think I'll be in the Pepper Valley Long Beach track. Probably. I don't know about tonight because it's getting pretty late, but at least tomorrow I'm gonna have to get in there and just turn some laps just to, listen to Long Beach
fun.
event and drift it at the same time.
What's your favorite drift track races?
Oh, I don't know. Honestly, right now. Okay, so first off, I'd have to say Road Atlanta. It's my home track. Love the vibe, love the venue. I built the first 3 tracks, Long Beach, Atlanta, and Orlando. I have to say, to drive them, I really like the Orlando track that we have in server here.
Yeah, that one drove really nice.
And so I mean, we'll see. When I build the next ones, I think I'm gonna really like St. Louis, or not St. Louis, Salt Lake, whatever that one was, Granite something. Just with how big it is. But we'll see. We shall see.
Nice.
A little squirrely from Badman, but for the most part, these two are killing it.
Yeah, Kid Fresh
like
right
Kid
there.
Fresh is almost expecting that D-cell transition.
Did these guys run together already?
Oh, just took his bumper off.
Really well done.
Hey, didn't we
goodness.
decide OMT?
Very nice.
Well, no, because I lost to Kid Fresh, and he hasn't. I don't think he's been out since.
You're right.
I think they ended up back together. Somehow.
Who's making this bracket? I should be in there still. Just kidding.
So.
No, it was another BX with a similar build though. I don't think it was.
All right, Batman with the aggressive launch. Here we go. Batman's ready to kill.
He's got one hood latch open.
Bring out
The
the
latches are bugged for me. I can't close them.
Yeah, they messed up.
Ooh. That hood flies open, then he's out of the competition according to
That's a 0.
the Denofa rule.
Oh,
Yeah.
contact.
Nothing to mess up Kid Fresh though.
Oh my goodness. Locked in on angle.
A little late on the transition.
Oh. That didn't get out.
Bad got carried away. He got too close on that one transition.
Well done, both
Yeah,
drivers.
that's gonna be a tough one.
Okay. I'm gonna watch the first run.
I think
where
Kid
Kid
takes
was
it.
leading.
I think
I
Kid
think
takes
he
it
takes
too.
it.
I think Kids takes it too.
I'm leaning towards Kid just because of the
Voices in your ear.
the contact from Bad. No, no.
Yeah.
It was the
going-
contact
we're gonna
from
go
Bad
with
that
this guy
pushed them
said
out,
so.
and then
going
the
Kid.
transition.
I'm going Kid here.
Okay, I'll let you guys make your call. Then I do have a piece of information I need to tell you after.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Why are you smirking?
Sounds like someone's in trouble.
You can hear it.
Oh, I just want to hear the call first before.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I heard one Kid Fresh advance.
Judges are
Anyone else
scared
have a
now.
decision?
No one wants to commit.
I'm watching
Fresh,
the video.
Kid Fresh, Kid Fresh, Kid Fresh.
Bad comes
I
in.
don't know how I feel about these springs. They're the highest quality work. What do you think, chat? It's from SLRR or whatever. Early 2000s, maybe. I'm not going to judge.
Street legal racing, red line.
I used to watch that all the time.
Nostalgia
Dale
taking
Race
over.
Or,
Yo, this Rig of Rods update goes hard right now.
Dude, you're the first person I've met like in the wild that actually knows that game. That's crazy.
That's
Dude,
where I cut
used
my
to play
teeth.
that game.
I know that game.
I used
Never
to
liked
whip
that.
a modded Jeep with big tires through the
Mhm.
mud pit.
I
On
used
that
to watch
one map.
YouTube videos on the cranes in that game.
Okay.
Yeah, to code in
so
the tires.
Based on Kid Fresh's chase compared to Bad created contact and decelled due to the contact. And then
Okay.
on top of that, he got a little too close during the beginning of the
So,
transition. And
Am I
ran his
hearing?
leg off.
Am I hearing two Kid Fresh advance? Okay, well,
I'm calling.
Yeah, Kid Fresh.
okay, all right. I'm gonna have to drag Bad up here. Then he's got a clip. He's gonna protest. He's saying that Kid Fresh
Oh.
was on the left foot brake so hard that he couldn't stay behind him.
And there's a pre-protest.
Wow.
All right, Bad.
You know you're in the wrong one.
What?
He was
You said
waiting
you got
for
your
us to
clip.
make that
You
call.
wanted to.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll show you.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let me show the chat here.
Oh boy.
Alright, let me know when you guys are ready.
Oh,
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm in.
let me take a break.
So we're rolling in here. So we're in here through here. And so right here, this is clean right through here. I'll let you know when it's gonna happen.
Man, can you imagine in the moment, heart beating, clutch dumping?
What was it? That back there?
Hold on.
No, it's coming up.
Gosh.
He holds it through like a whole entire transition. Right there. See how long he holds that?
Man.
It throws his line up way off. Caught me way up.
I wasn't even looking at that.
I would argue that didn't throw his line off though.
Oh yeah, it did. Watch his car. It drags.
See, he comes through.
Right here.
He made the
and then
box.
it shifts off this way.
He had a tight angle, but he made the box.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like he's gonna miss that box, and so he gets on the left brake hard.
Let's go to my screen.
Okay.
And let's just watch it from the perspective coming up here.
He also holds it quite a bit through here.
That's the perspective I have as well.
So.
Hey, on a mission. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay. So, kids coming through. Everything looks smooth. You come in.
Actually, I'll drag.
It still looked pretty smooth. It just looked like you kind of.
I'll drag Kid up here and see what he has. Yeah, okay.
He was on the brakes all through here a lot.
He's coming through here. I don't really see any change of speed
from that top view cam. It looks pretty clean to me.
I mean, we're down to like 45 at airspeed, and really everyone else has been like 55, 60. But it's however you guys want to call it.
Like
I was just curious, Kid. You got anything?
I'd like to one more time, maybe at least.
Say what? What's happening?
If Kid declines, then I respect that.
Hey, whatever's happening, if we get to drift more, I'm okay with that. Let's do it.
Jerk, what do you think on this though? Like for my
it's just whatever judges call. Kid, Bab was basically he's showing that.
See, so that's weird. He actually. Okay, so that contact alone is gonna be a mark, right?
Yeah.
That's a mark, and that was one of the ones that pushed it, and then on.
You see him on the brakes a little bit, but that I don't see his speed deviating.
I don't
he doesn't
think that
do any aggressive.
He may have been slow, and I will give that to you. But
the whole point. Can I just say the whole point of being that slow was to make sure that I kept angle. If I wouldn't have kept angle, I would have been under angle, damn near to straighten out.
Right. So hear me out here for a second, because I'm going somewhere with this. You may have been going slower than Badman wants you to go. But it's not your job to go the speed the chase driver wants you to go. What I was going to say.
You are leading. Also, on top of that, that isn't a decel zone, so why would you be on your brakes?
To make sure I stayed in angle.
And a transition, yeah.
I'm still full throttle.
I mean, you can left foot brake.
To be clear, you can left foot brake as long as you're not.
That is like a deduction, though. When it takes you offline or measures, it creates a deceleration zone. I mean,
I stayed online, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I stayed in zone.
I mean, you checked up quite a bit to throw my transition off, so I couldn't.
I didn't do it specifically to throw you off.
It's all good.
Whatever the case, I'm okay with an OMT. It doesn't matter to me.
I'm just gonna drag you guys out and just wait for the judge's decision. You know what I mean? So I'll see you in just a second. You're good.
Don't be sorry.
Okay, do we have decel zones labeled?
I think the judges need to decide if
the only decel zone is coming down the hill and on the uphill in between the zones.
Okay. I clearly go ahead.
I don't think my position moves. I think that
so Jerk is going Kid still. That's one going Kid. All right. Motive.
Okay.
Sorry, do you want to go talk?
You can go first. I'm pretty certain that I have my opinion still like standing in regards, but it's
you're Kid?
Yeah, I just think there wasn't enough of a decel. You know what I mean? To have a complaint.
That's why we do this. So there you go.
I was gonna say there's I see a full decel, but I still don't see enough to ruin his. I don't know.
Absolutely.
If I may, regardless of that one instant, his chase was not consistent.
Yeah, I think Batman's chase was worse before that.
There were multiple instances where he was not on his door where he could have been. despite
100%.
that.
I think they're hyper focusing on that.
And in Batman,
Yeah,
also,
I agree.
if you're still looking at my screen, Batman completely misses this zone right here.
That's
Like,
that's
yes.
also why I.
right, I'm just
stuck
gonna
with
call
Kid.
it.
Inside. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I stuck with Kid because
You can
like
also
regardless
left foot
of
brake
that,
and accelerate the car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
left
do
foot
it,
brake.
I do it often where I left foot brake while the car is accelerating to settle it down.
Because if we're going off real life, the little Japanese kid left foot brakes the entire track, and he's allowed to do that. So
Here's another thing.
Your brake lights mean nothing.
yeah,
He probably
It
was
just says I'm
off.
touching the brake.
He probably was off the accelerator because he was in mid transition. The minute he was back on the opposite angle, he would have been back on throttle to maintain that angle. But the period between, if he was left foot braking and transitioning at the same time, that would have slowed him down. But again,
Yeah.
It wasn't
the
really slowing him down.
correct. The
I
turns
wasn't even
leading up
looking
to
at that corner
moment.
before they brought it up. I was looking at the corner
Right.
before that.
I
where
thought he was
like-
going to
There was a
protest the
clear
contact, to be
mistake.
honest.
Yeah, clear mistake. He totally just went over it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I was also relating to the issue before that happened, and it still didn't change.
Danny,
my
if
opinion.
you want to post a Final Four bracket, you can. I got should be homie leading Taddy here.
Did you guys have to escape
Beautiful.
out of there or something?
Oh,
It's
all good.
much nicer
okay.
up here.
Oh boy.
Are judges ready? Are you guys all ready for this battle?
Ready.
Final four.
Hold on, gotta cue him in.
Here we
Ready.
go. Final four. We got the vacuum
This is gonna be a
leaked
bang,
V8
too.
of Homie and the mismatch rimmed Batty. Nice initiation. These drivers have gotten a little cold after that last incident.
What is happening?
Get a shallow through there.
Almost straightened out. I think it might have been okay.
That one was a little bit of a waiver too.
Big bog there.
Ooh, that's close.
Excellent job holding it. Oh,
Skrunkles, you're not allowed to talk. That was your fault,
Wow.
Skrunkles. You did that.
I did.
Wow.
I did.
Somebody
I did.
celebrated.
I did it to him. I said, "Oh, that
He
was
is
so
celebrating.
clean." And the minute I said it,
Whack.
they hit each other.
Wow, that was a really great battle right up until he didn't let him transition.
I mean, I gotta say, I don't fault him for it because that pocket was so nice.
Yeah.
That little home he made for himself was very cozy.
Yeah, I'm sure he liked being in there, but it was time to go.
Batty with a great initiation, perfectly filling zones 1 and 2. Hits 3. A little shallow on 4. Makes it through 5. I'm gonna keep counting. We're in number 6. A 7th little touch and go there. 8. What comes after 8? 9.
What? No way.
And then you think it'd be the final. We're in the 10th, but we have 11. Oh, just misses 11.
Excellent
Well,
job.
he didn't drive into the back. So I think I know.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a bit easy, isn't it?
Fortunately, that's a pretty easy decision for me.
That's a bummer. It's
am a little lost.
one little mistake.
Slam. So Fatty Taddy gets what?
Okay. All right.
No.
I
Just totally
honestly,
rigged the thing.
bro, I got them mixed up. So I'll be honest, I don't know.
It's
White
been a
card,
long one.
Mailbox.
White car,
Did-
yeah. Hom's gonna
Hold
move
on.
on for me.
Did home straighten out on the first
Oh yeah, did we look at
chase? Because it was close.
that? Hold on.
Right, his chase or his lead?
I think he meant lead.
Chase.
Oh,
No, I meant
His
His
chase.
chase.
sorry.
whoever
No,
was
it's
chasing. Whoever was chasing the first run, they straightened out.
Okay. Fatty straightened out. You're saying?
Did he? I don't know.
Fatty was the first
chasing
chase.
the first run. Where was it? Do you
I
remember?
saw some
Patty drove
contact
into
at
the
the end of
Uh,
here,
if
and
you
then-
are watching my
Yeah.
stream, it was right here, right here. I think,
Oh, we're going back there.
or maybe back here. It was
down
somewhere in
down
the
the
section.
hill.
On
Okay.
blue car lead or Chase?
Whoever was chasing for the first go.
Yeah, so that's this run right here.
Okay.
So we come up the hill, then we're gonna come back to where Skrunkles was right here. This is where Skrunkles just was.
Was that a straight? I think you just passed
Well, if
it.
it's the first, are you saying Chase car
Oh,
street?
like right there.
I think you just passed it. Go back. Go back. It was right
Like that-
here.
That correction.
No, right here, right here.
No,
No, I think it was good.
I think it was good, but either way, that contact at the end is what does it.
Go back just a
So-
little farther there, Skinny.
So home, moving on.
Right here.
Back where?
Oh,
Danny?
that's jerk screen. Yeah, just back past the little farther. Little farther.
Chat.
Right. Well, not quite that far.
Right there. You just saw.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. Go back.
Well, and right here too. Watch. Watch. Oh, okay. Right there, a little checkup too. Could have been desync, but I think.
Who are we
before that was
judging?
big one.
Lead or Chase?
Blue.
Oh, well, blue drove into the back of the other guy at the end.
That's what I'm saying. This isn't a conversation.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
At the end of this
Sorry.
run,
Get
there's
back in
that
your drone,
car
Skrunkles.
accident.
You're making it way more complicated than it needs to be.
Home, moving on to the finals. It'll be Fatty in the third place.
That's with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
agreed.
Yeah, guys, I'm agreeing with you aggressively. Come on.
Look, he's so.
Listen to his point.
Dude, he's
He did a
just
double
very.
badge up.
He's very into this comp right now. Guys.
Dude, I am.
Okay?
I'm so activated.
Street OS says Raceless secretly works in Sesame Street. That's where I got most of my education from.
One outer zone.
Oh my god, I was just about to say that.
Ooh, outer zones. Ah.
Have you guys seen the count censored?
Yes, it's great.
Here we go. I'm rooting for Kid
Beautiful piece of
Fresh. Kid Fresh buried me, although I really like So Cold in his car. I mean, it's one thing, you know, if you lose to the winner.
I think it's 2013 Nardo Gray's worst enemy. Final boss.
A little deep by Still Cold, but although Kid Fresh has been even a bit shallow everywhere. Oh, that's a stutter transition.
Possibly a straight in.
Looked a bit like a.
Nobody say anything. Nobody say anything.
They're doing so good.
Let
Let
him
them
in.
go.
Don't you? Well done.
That was a really good first run from that.
That was, yeah. I think I'd probably give it to Cole. Because I'm an
Let's
official
hope another
judge and I'll
run.
challenge
We only did
everything
one run.
that
What are you
disagree
doing?
with.
Bro's calling it before.
Send it. All right, let's back it up. Let's go home.
Good enough.
It's awesome.
He's doing a burnout.
They keep the tires warm. That was the snappiest transition I've seen. I don't even know how that physically
both killed
worked.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so cold. Absolutely.
Very nice.
Oh.
Walks and then go.
He
Oh!
drove straight through the zone.
I told you, kid straightens.
Oh, you could see
Okay.
when he was starting to lose the angle. He's starting to.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Little
Oh,
bump.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh! I didn't say it this time. Well, I did. I said,
Okay,
oh, yeah.
but-
God damn it.
He already zeroed his run, right?
Yeah, I think the run ended
Did
when
we
he
do
straightened,
first
right?
is worst
Yeah.
here?
I think.
Let's
Slam.
go back and see what happened with Kid. But I mean, regardless.
Slam.
Slam,
What
do
do
we
you
do
think?
first is worst here or what?
What is first is worst?
The
What do
first
I
is worse.
He zeroed,
It's
so
like it's a no prep term, but it's like whoever takes the zero first loses.
You know what I think?
Yeah.
I opened a bag of Cheetos and didn't watch the run.
I hope they're a good bag of Cheetos, buddy.
Are they crunchy or not?
Regardless,
Okay.
I think Still Cold has
Kid had a possible straight in his chase, so that would be
That's
two
what
Possible.
right now.
He drove through the zone.
No, I'm talking about like before.
Oh,
Like
so
the
a
first
double
run.
zero. A double zero.
Oh, still cold.
Damn. Dang.
Oh yeah, Kid Fresh on his lead. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, Kid Fresh straight and drove through the zone on his lead, but then.
Yeah, right there, dude. He just drove. He drove his car forward. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, right here.
That's a zero.
Yeah.
So one more. I'm hearing one more time.
Yeah. Then there's what? This is
So,
in this one. Still Cold crashed him, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
but
going OMT here for me personally.
wait,
Oh, really?
I think
Wait,
I
what
think
were-
I'm gonna go Kid. Or no, I'm gonna go Still in this situation.
So I got one OMC. I got one still.
I'm going still.
Okay, I got two still
Congratulations,
cold.
Still.
All right. Next
Let's
we'll have
go.
third place battle. This is third place battle coming up, by the way.
See, I told you, maybe I should be an official judge. Hey, I'm calling these left and right.
Well,
What are you gonna do?
don't quit your drone job.
Maybe you should gamble on it. There you go.
Congratulations also K Bergen for figuring out how to add power through the configs. He's taken the first step of modding and figured something out. He says it took him 3 hours. That's okay. We don't count the time like that. We just
That's sick.
Oh, we don't. If you did it in BMP, it doesn't count.
Yep. Even
Next
if you
thing
stay
you know,
up.
he's spreading his house on black. Actually, I knew a kid in high school that his dad did that and lost the house.
Yeesh.
Oh, pain.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna call it now. I think it's Kid.
I'm rooting for Kid too. But just for the fun of it, I'm going Fatty.
How much do you have on that bet?
Also, propose a loan system in BMG for the career mode. Yeah, that's something that's actually in the works.
That would be cool.
So that's
Is that
something-
new? Or is that-
No, it's something we were
Oh, it's not in yet.
we were looking to implement. What was that? Big
That betting
backfire.
system, dude, it'd be so good.
A betting system. Well,
That backfire gets me every time.
Pings.
Did we make it clear this is finals, or is this not finals?
this is third place.
This is third place.
Ah.
Hey Bergen, good job. Take a break. Go touch grass. Come back in 15. Get back to it. Don't stop modding. Mod forever. It's not good, Sylvie. We'll work on that.
I don't know. I really don't know. I think maybe Kid.
I mean, they both did their jobs, so let's see if they do their
They did.
jobs again.
They didn't hit anybody, which was great. No touching.
Yeah,
Very respectful.
that backfire's kind of fun. I don't know why I like that. Who's the loan shark,
How
Sam?
they did it in practice, it was a little excessive.
All right, here we go. For a podium spot.
Oh. He's sideways. He was 90 degrees.
I was about to say there's no way he comes out of that, but he did.
That's incredible.
Bro thinks he's here, Vanilla.
Oh.
I think Kid might have been straightening prior. to
I
that,
think.
though.
I gotta look, but I think you're right.
I don't
I think he angled up,
so.
if
I don't know,
anything.
but Kid's clutch is exploding.
Yeah, he has high temperature. We're seeing that.
See, this is why we didn't want him to reset, because
How
Yeah.
that matter, right?
You blow the clutch on one run and then just blow it on the second one too.
Oh, I totally could. That Bastion was hitting hot. That's a heavy car to clutch kick.
I feel like Fatty bumped him into that straight. I don't know if Kid was straightening out before that.
I think it comes down to was Kid
watch that
over rotating or not.
Yeah.
Comes down to was
So-
Kid going to over rotate.
The Cheetos are good. In case you were wondering.
Thank God.
I was very worried about that.
Fatty, did I hit you?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm shocked Kid brought that back.
I thought
I
he
mean,
was on entry.
I don't think that would translate to a issue though. You know what I mean? He threw it really, really wide.
See, that hit is a big one for me.
Can you yeah.
think Kid is starting to lose it though here again.
Did anything happen on Fatty's lead?
You know what we can do here? Go back to the first one where he almost loses it, and let's compare the angle.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah. So he comes in.
Another thing you have to look at here, there isn't a specified decel zone there. So if Kid's slowing down and Fatty can't slow down at the time, that's something that
that's
into consideration there. Like the question is, did he park the car?
See the angle there.
He checks up a ton right there.
The next question is,
right
it a
here,
decel?
his car stops. You know what's funny?
I have a closer
right there.
I can see if it was on
the same problem we were having.
Show me your
same
motive.
This red car
Yep.
laser in.
Yeah, here we go.
Hang on, I'm not. Okay, go ahead. I'm in.
He slams his brakes.
Yeah, he does. He's got to get the back to grip to bring it back.
Let's watch the brake lights here too. And Kid may have just went way off throttle here.
He wasn't on his brake until after he got hit.
Honestly, didn't look as bad from that point of view.
But
I bet he could have kept it going. He just played it off a little bit more. Let's see that tap again from your perspective.
I think
Man, I don't know.
Right
There
here.
is a slowdown, but
He's not at the right angle at all. Like, look at the position of his
Kid,
car.
I think that Fatty's Yeah, I agree. I think he's throwing too much angle. That's what I'm getting at.
I don't know. I was thinking
No, it looks like Kid threw too much angle in the lead. Look at where he maxes out. Look where he
There's no way
maxes
Kid is
out.
going to hold that angle and not go here. Right? He's
Okay.
going to hold that angle. His car's going to go here. He needs to.
So, Jerk, it sounds like you're going with Fatty Tatty on this.
On this instance, like this instant anyway.
I'm just waiting for the call.
I know that's all you want.
And nothing happened on.
That's all you ever want from me.
That was
Hey, Swerve, welcome to the chat.
What's interesting is we're having the same issue, but for separate opponents. It's that for whatever reason, Kid Fresh's car just slows down so much faster than anyone else on the grid, and it's leading to a lot of contacts.
You know what it is? Oh, it's in the settings. It's in his coast settings. He doesn't have coast at 0. So when he lets off the gas.
Well, according to our differential expert, he would suggest that, I don't know.
I would say weld that shit and send it. I'm surprised that it's even a conversation of it's a limited slip differential.
My coast is at 8%.
I think his diff is.
Do we have it?
I'm going with Fatty here.
Okay, I got one Fatty. Jerk.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Fatty.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Not unanimous.
Well done.
That was a really hard one to call.
Split decision. We got Fatty with the 3rd place, so we'll have Homie and Still Cold in the final.
I called it again, baby. What are you gonna do? Come on. I'm 2 for 2.
That was hard,
I don't know.
but I think it
It's
just
weird.
brought us to the other concern where Kid Fresh was decelling way too much in a non-decel zone and almost
you're not
losing
wrong.
it.
Yeah.
I think the reason why is that Kid is trying to go for maximum angle over anything else with complete disregard for who's behind him or in front of him. And I think that's causing a lot of issues. It's a shame that he doesn't have an opponent that will match that for him. Because if there was someone who would match that, I think it'd be a crazy run to look at. But a lot of these guys don't do the same thing.
He's just using so much left foot brake to angle it up. And I think it's not working.
I think it's hurting him, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you want to throw angle, you need to just transition the car harder.
There's nothing. There's nothing wrong.
I swear.
For instance,
Hello. I just came to watch this live because I just got home.
Yeah, this is the final you're about to watch.
Like, there's nothing wrong about a little left foot braking, but if you do it the entire track, then that's the concern.
Not according to FD.
Like for instance, when I drive, I never am on my brake. I use throttle. If I'm on my
I
brake,
left the brake a lot, to be honest.
I don't left the brake at all.
Okay, so are we moving on to the finals?
Wait, so who got third place?
Fatty.
Fatty Tatty.
Oh, okay. And then the loser of this
Judges
goes
ready?
for.
You ready for the finals?
Cold
Here?
lines up, absolutely.
Yeah, Steel Coat's got to line up for me, but other than that, I'm good.
I'm just
He's wiping
making
his palms. They're sweaty. Knees weak, arms
Knees
heavy.
weak. Mom spaghetti.
Okay, which vacuum leak
that's
chat
crazy.
do you want to
muted
listen
in
to?
there.
You got the Still Cold's vacuum leak.
I'm sorry, what? I got asked a question, I think.
All right,
think
here
so.
we go.
Dude, this means 2 disgusting
going with
uneven
the,
cars in the winners channel, baby. Let's
Offset
go.
start here.
I like this
Here
burn
we
out
go.
starts.
Lots of RPM off the line.
That JCX is dragging him a little bit.
WJZX chat.
It's bias.
Totally not biased.
Owner's bias.
Chase isn't really dooring him. He's mimicking though.
He's getting close. It looks like he's
Come on, Cold. Clutch kick it. Keep it going. I didn't see it straighten. I saw the wheels were still turned.
Are we watching the same thing?
He misses that zone. Very inside.
Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Look at the angle on that.
All right, I can't say anything on that one.
Yeah, you can't defend that one.
No.
That's a big advantage.
Oh, that was targeted at the end.
I was, dude. Popped his trunk.
Battle's getting fierce.
Advantage to the best car on the track right now.
Is the Chaser running on newspaper? It certainly looks like it. It's burning away.
Yeah. JZX go Burr. What can I say?
Burning on coal. Big guy coal power.
That's pretty much the same as a JZ. Let's be honest.
Oh, man.
You ever notice how JZs sound like Cummins? Cummins sound like JZs.
I'm right in there.
So zone 1. Really deep in zone 2.
I'm really putting it down out there.
Nice, very nice.
Holm just needs to finish here. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
He's
Sure he
still
knows
putting
it.
on a show.
Well, yeah, dude.
He's not afraid to get on that door.
Oh.
I don't think that's a straight though. I don't think that's
I don't know that one.
I don't know. Watch it back.
I don't
Yeah.
even know back.
Jamie, pull it
I
out.
saw Still Cold drive around the corner.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Oh,
So,
man, what the heck?
Slim, I think we all have the same consensus on a vote. I think the vote is the best car ever made.
The JZX first place.
I can't go.
Still
I
Cold
can't
second,
go with that logic. Sorry.
Fatty third.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, give it to the JCX, dude.
Okay. All right.
Skinny
Let's just
JZX.
if you guys want to, we'll just hop in the comp PC and let them know.
Scream
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just start yelling at
Batman
him.
one.
I'm scared to go in stream. Buckle up your ears.
I would just let it be.
Or did we want to bring Homie up here?
We could.
Oh, I can go
Yeah.
ask him if we want to just bring drivers up.
Yeah, let's bring Home up. And then we'll end the stream. Yeah.
I gotta keep on queuing these events, bro.
Danny, I can't believe you didn't win.
Oh, dude, I was all over the place. But
Same.
that's a different story.
Yeah.
More better.
Home, Still Cold. Congratulations. You made it to the finals. One of you will move on. Have we already told them?
I was watching the stream the whole time.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh.
you know who won and who lost.
allowed?
Yeah,
That's
of course
cheating.
it is.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't know if I don't know if I'm the one that announced this, but if I guess I am, so no one's stopping me now. Homie, congratulations, first place. Haven't seen you drift in a while. You came back last week. You did great in the FDRP on the RLS server, and then came here and mopped the floor in a very unique vehicle. Let me tab over to it. Yeah, the very unique engine. Talk us through how your evening went, because there's a long fight. You had a lot of battles. What was your experience?
Yeah, I mean, I do have a lot of trouble on the first part of the track because of the size of the car and the weight a little bit.
Sure.
2,900, I think it weighs, which is a bit heavy because of the V8 and the chassis of the Chaser. But other than that, except on, I think it was Romka, it's called, which I had trouble on the chase. But other than that, I have to say really big GG's to every fucking one, like for sure.
Good driving, dude. Great driving.
I love it.
Wait, Slammed, I'm gonna drag you up real quick.
Congratulations.
I like to thank, I mean, maybe more cheers, I don't know how to say it, but Tati, because we did like a lot of training before the comp and stuff.
Okay.
I did hit his door a little bit, yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I was scared of the battle against Tati. Like, sure. Yeah.
It's always fun when you go against someone in comp after you've practiced with them for so long. You know their moves, you know where they progress from, and yeah, well, I mean, well done. You did great. We can't wait to see you in the next event, the reigning champ. But yeah, with that, chat, everyone, I'm gonna have a good one. Thanks, Schrunkles, for drone flying. I think that was really nice.
Man, this was a sick. I'm so excited to see what the general consensus is on this type of content, because I haven't seen this anywhere.
Absolutely, I'm excited to watch it back, see what the quality's like, and we'll have to find a way maybe to bump this out of the Discord quality into something higher.
My man, LH.
Jerk.
Bringing one home for the boys. Thank you for not making me have to vote. It was nice. I will say, even though you're my teammate, if you lost, I would have said you lost.
Yeah, no,
but
I mean,
the decision
not...
you did a good.
It was a good call.
Great tournament,
Yeah.
and it's definitely the right call, regardless of us
I
being
mean,
on
I
a
do
team
enjoy
together.
it. Even when I didn't win past the time, I did enjoy it. See what I mean? Like, everyone is a good driver. It's always fun to have door-to-door actions with everyone. See what I mean?
Oh, this was one of the best tournaments we've put on so far, I'd say.
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
the best.
that
was an
went
awesome
very
one.
well. I am happy with the outcome of this.
If I can add one more thing.
That was exceptional. Well, great drive from
to do
Still
the
Cold
ski
as well.
If I could add one more thing too. I mean, shout out to the organization of this event and the pace of it. There were some slow moments, sure, but we went through a top 32 in under 4 hours. Like I've done top 16s that lasted 4 hours. I mean, this well done, guys. Great job, TLDC server. Again, if you're interested in drifting with them, their Discord is in the chat. And as far as the stream goes, I'm gonna head to bed or back to work. We'll see what happens. Y'all have a good one. Take care.
See ya.
Also, Raceless as well. Thank you for streaming it. That's massive for us.
Thanks to the
Huge shout out.
I don't know if you noticed.
It was incredible, for sure.
Good.
One of the Raceless, one of the VDC owners was in your chat.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, West 225.
Oh.
Really, he was in there.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
BDC, like the Seto thing?
Yes, the
Yeah, thank God I wasn't driving.
Yeah, glad to see this game getting love like this. That's insane.
Oh man.
That's
Raceless,
super.
maybe in the future, if you didn't want to do a 4-hour stream, maybe you could stop by for like top 16.
I think that'd be really cool to do. Yeah, something.
It would shave a lot of time off and get right to the action.
And keep up the pace.
100%.
I like that. I like that a lot. All right, y'all have a good night. Take care.
Yeah,
Have
a good one.
Appreciate it.